What's up, squad? We are live. We are live. We are live. Let me see if I'm live everywhere. We are live streaming right now from YouTube and Rumble. Can y'all see me okay? Can y'all hear me okay? You know I have to test my sound before I come on. Hey y'all, I see y'all in there early. Okay, okay, okay. You can hear me? Put a one in the chat if you can hear me. Put your aliens in the chat if you hear. And y'all know the drill. We will get started in just a minute.
Get ready, because you about to be an ATLien.
That's not being a blogger.
More than a blogger.
That's not being a blogger.
You are more than a blogger. I am more than
That's not being a blogger.
all the is my son.
Okay, this shit.
I am more than a blogger.
If the blog got it, if the blog got it, if the blog got it, Michelle is here.
Yeah.
If the blog got it, if the blog got it, if the blog got it, Michelle is here.
Yeah.
Say Autumn, this her son.
Yes.
Autumn,
This her son. Yes.
say Autumn,
This her son. Yes.
say Autumn, this her son.
Like for real. Like for real. All these bitches is my sons. Hey y'all, what's up? What's up? Let me go share this on Instagram. Y'all know I be trying to do too much all at the same time, trying to get my camera together, trying to reset up everything up, trying to make sure my sound is right.
Join me.
Trying to get Biggie to sit down. Hey y'all, come on in. Come on in. We are back. Hold on. I'm actually putting this on Instagram. Hold on. Okay, there you go, right there. It's gone. It's gone. Okay, it's gone. Hey y'all, what's up? What's up? What's up? Hey, Christy. Thank you so much for thinking of my mom. Y'all know the drill. Put your pink hearts in the chat for Mama Brown. Hopefully she stayed up to watch me. I appreciate everybody sending her lots of love every stream. She really appreciates that. And hey, how y'all been? How your mama them? What's going on? Okay, what is going on? I see Kendra was the first person in the chat. And you see these people in the green? These are my channel sponsors. You could be a channel sponsor too. You get access to a lot of different things. A lot of times I'll go live in the middle of the day and I just save my live stream to members only. So the members only get to see a little bit details of my life and stuff. I don't know if I'm gonna keep them up there, but they up there. Okay. Hey y'all, you said you excited for this team? Child, we got a lot. The people said they wanted me to talk about Married to Medicine season 10 reunion part 1. It is season 10, isn't it? Did I get that right? Y'all check me if I did. Okay, and also we also have Kenya's hair spa on the agenda. We got a lot of things on this agenda. Let me see. I might have been a little ambitious. Honey. What we got? Kenya's hair spa is back in business. Okay, that's number one. We had Kandi Burruss share supportive words for Andy Cohen in the midst of his latest controversy. Oh, Kandi, why you do that? I had put Reesa. What's her name? Reesa Teesa. I haven't watched her 60-part series. I'm sorry, but I just can't because my life just turmoil by itself. Okay, but I got her and the big bad controversy with Charlemagne the God. Okay, and his apology. I put her on the agenda. I also had since I had Married to Medicine reunion, I also had Apollo Nida on the agenda. Apollo. And yeah, we got Kenya Moore, Kandi, Reesa Teesa. Oh, we got Nene Leakes. Let me put Nene down here because y'all will not let me go a day without mentioning Nene Leakes and how she looks. Honey. I'm like, Nene been aging backwards. Y'all just not paying attention. Hey y'all, you said what you say? Reesa is extending her 15 minutes of fame, honey. She done made it to 20 or 30, honey. She's made it all the way to primetime television. Sean Combs has 4 more lawsuits. Lord, what he gonna do? Child? I don't even know where to start with Diddy. Okay. You said of course Kandi did. Well, I don't know. Who should I start with first? She said this look is serving. Let me fix it. The little toothless dresses, they be doing funny stuff in the top. So I put a little shirt on, child, a little wrap shirt. You said it's serving. You just need some wine. I need some wine. What I got? I got water today. Uh, you have a confession. Apollo is still fine. Is that you, Andy? Is that you? Because Andy be salivating over Apollo, does he not? What do we have? What do we have? You said call Apollo for the exclusive. Child. You don't want me to do that. Paula might curse me out if I call him right now. Listen, I'm gonna let him go through his thing, and then if he want to talk, we gonna talk. But while I let some of y'all get in here, go ahead and like this video. Like this video. I guess I'll start with some randomness. Just the other day, I was talking about Porsha and Simon, and I guess my narrative did not fit the narrative that everybody else on the internet is running with, and how Simon is so broke and he gonna use Portia's money and all of this jazz when none of that is true. That's just the narrative that Porsha wants to feed you. But I'm not gonna, go down that road right now. Wrong road, wrong road. I understand. But it is true. And so that's why I told people when I put my shorts up, I said bookmark this and come back in about 6 to 8 months. Let me know if I'm telling the truth or not. Okay. Now, I don't know if this is good or bad. I don't know if this is good or bad. As much as I be reading as in shading media takeout actually credited me the other day. I'm like, okay, shout out to Media Takeout giving me credit. And one of my squad members had put it in the Discord, and I'm like, "Ugh, they done stole my tea. I was about to curse and stuff. Then I went over there and read it. I'm like, they gave me a little credit. They did give me some credit. Hold on, let's go to Media Takeout real quick while y'all get in here. Shout out to Fred, my hanger wanker wanker over at Media Takeout. Yeah, honey, they was reported on Media Takeout that Portia has a new man and she is allegedly dating another married African man. Okay, y'all know they got the tea from me. They got the tea from me, and that's okay. I give them the tea. I give everybody tea. A lot of people don't respect it, but there it is what it is. But here go what Media Takeout said, which is everything I said. Real Housewives of Atlanta star Portia filed for divorce from her husband Simon Guabati last week, just days after he was hit with $1 million lawsuit from a private jet company. Hold on, did my thing freeze? Why they won't let me scroll? Oh, child media take out in these ads got my thing freezing. We is froze over here. Hold on, wait a minute. Hold on. Why is it frozen? We can't even scroll. Oh, there we go. Is it scrolling now? Is it scrolling now? A little bit. It's scrolling slowly. But I was just gonna go down to the bottom. Let me go down to the bottom. Scroll, scroll, scroll. Hold on. Y'all gonna make me refresh. Oh, I hate when things like this happen. Technical difficulties on the other computer on the backup. Let me go here and type it in. Porsche Media Takeout. That's why we had 235 computers. 235 computers. Did they delete it? They might have deleted. That might be why I can't go through it. Hold on. Entertainment. Porsche man. There it is right there. Okay, we back. We back. We back over here. A little bit anyway. We gonna see if it's gonna scroll. Like this video as y'all get in here. Like this video. Oh, the whole thing went off. Jeez Louise. Look at this. Hold on. My computer just died on me. This is embarrassing. Okay, we're gonna do that. We're gonna close some of these windows. We're gonna go back in here. Biggie is in the studio. Gonna mute his mic. Okay, just hold on for a minute, Biggie. Oops, mute his mic. Okay, he's back. This is I be using Biggie's computer to read the stuff now. So here we are. Now I gotta go back over here to the Porsha Tea. Okay, there we are. We back. Okay, Porsha and Simon. Okay, there it is. Media Takeout spoke with people close to Porsha and Simon, and they have some pretty interesting tea. Who they spoke with? They was on my live. First off, the insider wanted to make it clear that Simon is not broke. He's not a scammer. Simon legitimately owns real estate in Atlanta and Costa Rica. He also runs a successful oil company, which helps link Nigerian oil companies with the United States ones. Okay. Second, an insider said that Simon loves Porsha and he was completely blindsided by the divorce. Like, I'm like, they insider was me because they was just, I didn't tell them. They just came over here and watched the video. Media Takeout learned that Simon was traveling out of the United States on business to sell a property that he owns in Costa Rica. The insider continued, he left Porsha and everything was fine, kissed her goodbye, everything. When he landed in Costa Rica, he read on social media that Porsha was divorcing him. Sound like just like what I had said. But Porsha may be ready to move on. Media Takeout learned that a popular Atlanta podcaster, Michelle Brown, is claiming that Porsha has moved on. Michelle says Porsha is dating a quote rich African man who is married. She also added that the man's name begins with a C. Yeah, I said it. I said it. So they put my little T down at the end, but really the whole thing was my T. The whole thing was my tea. They acted like they had an insider. They was over here reading, but that's okay. They can have it. You said scammers usually run scams on the side. The T 2024 toxic. Okay, toxic. Oh, but that's okay. That's okay. As long as they put my name in it, I guess I'll give it. I'll allow it. Okay, attribution is everything. Because a lot of these people will take your tea and won't even tell you where they got it from. I'm just saying. You said, did Simon tell you that Portia got a new man? No, Simon did not tell me that. Don't worry about who told me. Just know I know. Okay. Well, you know, I might have seen it. I be out. I be at MCK. I be out in these streets. Okay. Don't be acting like I don't be out. Y'all just don't know I be out. But anyway, I'm digressing. Um, why y'all saying hey to Peter? Is Peter in here? It's a fake Peter. Is it a real Peter? I don't know. You just glad they gave me credit. Me too, friend. Me too. Why y'all saying hey to Peter? Let me see. What is y'all saying? What Peter has said? I don't see Peter in here. I think that's a fake Peter. Is that the real Peter? I don't know. It might be. Who knows? Peter, call my phone if it's you. Real Peter in the chat. If it's you, Peter, call my phone because we need to talk. Okay, shout out to Media Takeout for giving me credit. Okay, like this video as y'all get in here. Y'all saying Peter is my source. Why y'all care who my source is? Just know I got him. Jeez, Louise. Whether it's Peter, Samia, Portia, Cynthia Bailey, where? I don't know. It don't matter. It could be Portia's hairstylist. You don't know. I'm not gonna reveal my sources to y'all so y'all can run and get my source and then start you a blog and get my tea. No. That's not what I'm going to do. Okay. He said, with a real Peter, please call. But my phone ain't ringing, so I don't think that's him. Anyway, he said, I'm a messy rabbit. I'm just as messy as y'all are. I be wanting to tea too. I'm sitting here watching, paying attention. I'm invested in the storyline that hadn't even started yet. I'm invested. Okay. And speaking of invested in storylines, Kenya Moore is investing in a storyline since she ain't gonna never get divorced because she was never married in the first place. Like that's just y'all will never see no divorce documents because they just don't exist because the damn marriage certificate don't exist. But I'm digressing. But finally, Kenya has come out. She said she's not gonna be like Sheree Whitfield and wait 10 years, for Never Neverland. She posted a little video on her page of what she says is the spot. Hold on, let's see what Kenya Moore hair spot is looking like. Let me go to Kenya Moore's page. Let's listen.
I'm Kenya Moore. Of course, I have my own luxury hair spa.
Girl, do you have a microphone?
I'm Kenya Moore. Of course, I get served the wine and the tea at my hair spa. Thank you, gorgeous.
Look at Brooklyn.
I'm Kenya Moore, founder and CEO of Kenya Moore Hair Care. Of course, I sell my own merchandise in my hair spa.
Why is it so empty? Kenya Moore the only person in there?
I'm Kenya Moore. Of course, I'm doing a new photo shoot for my hair care line. I'm Kenya Moore. And of course, this is my legacy for my daughter, Brooklyn.
Kenya Moore Hair Spa, right below the apartments. They was right. The people was right when they told you it was right below the apartments. She got her sign up and everything. But where is the workers? Where are the people? Is anybody in the salon getting their hair done? I'm just saying, was you there on an off day? It should be booming. Like it should be had a little music playing in the background. People should be drinking champagne while they getting their toes and nails done. Somebody should be over in the corner doing hair. Like I'm just saying, we didn't see none of that. We just saw Kenya.
I'm Kenya.
Let's look again. I'm trying to see. I'm Kenya Moore. And of course, I have a hair spa.
I'm Kenya Moore. Of course, I get served the wine and the tea at my.
And okay, so she at the hair spa. She's sitting at a station. You know, I like to break stuff down. I like to break stuff down. Look, so Brooklyn brought her some tea, but it's nothing on that station that indicates that anybody works there. Where is the Kenya Moore hair care on the station? Where is the hot curlers? Okay, where is it? I don't see it. But Brooklyn look cute.
I'm Kenya Moore, founder and CEO of Kenya Moore Hair Care. Of course, I sell my own merchandise in my hair spa.
Is it the bottles with the water in it that was Shamia was drinking? Like, can we see her using the products? I don't know if it's open. It looks like, since the cameras are getting ready to roll, Kenya is getting ready to like use her event space. That's what it's looking like to me. There's only one bag of products in the whole place. There's only one person. She got one wall. Where's the studio? Why you didn't take it in front of like all of your chairs and in front of the dryer station or in front of the shampoo bowls? Like, why we get to see like a blank wall? I need to see some salon stuff.
I'm Kenya Moore. Of course, I'm doing a new photo shoot for my hair care line. I'm Kenya Moore. And of course, this is my legacy for my daughter, Brooklyn.
That is adorable. That's all I got to say. Y'all, Kenya looks good. Brooklyn looks good. But where are the people getting their hair done? That's all I want to know. Where's the people? Stop being mean to Big. Biggie was over there being mean to my chair. Okay, I had to yell at him real quick. She could have hired Johnny to cater a spread. And so then I go over to Kenya Moore Hair Spa. Hold on. I just be wanting to look. I want to see. Okay. I want to know if we need to go over to Kenya Moore Hair Spa. And the only people getting their hair done is Brooklyn and one of the Silver Foxes. It looked like Kenya paid an influencer to come get his beard washed or something. Hold on, let's go look on her page. Here's on her page. Kenya paid one of the Silver Foxes to come in there and get his hair washed. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Men need love too, according to Kenya Moore Hair, the only luxury head spa in Atlanta. Books open March 5th. Okay, so she claims that they got appointments available starting tomorrow at 9 a.m. for the men to get their hair done. The luxury head spa. Okay, so y'all head over there for your self-care. This is a free commercial for Kenya Moore Hair Care. So yeah, it's giving what is it giving? Yes, not a man. We need to see other people getting their hair done. So then I go over to the Kenya Moore Hair Spa page. And what she got over here? And it's nothing. Like she need to have the same stuff over there, because isn't this the business page? We still looking at season 15 party. that never opened. This was 2 years ago. They've been on hiatus for 2 years. Now you just opening Kenya. Now you just opening. They was hiring on in November 2023. And then Brooklyn got her hair washed. Okay. This was in December 2023. Okay. And what is this right here? This when she got the sign put up. This was February 4th. So I guess progress is being made. It just wasn't on the date that she said. Okay. She said on February 4th. Yes, this happened a few weeks ago, and I was so emotional. Nothing can stop a determined woman. Okay. Kenya is determined to open that event space right up under the apartments. So now everybody at the apartments can go to get their hair done. I ain't even mad at it. Then Kenya went and got her hair did, even though I don't know if this is, I don't know if this is before or after. I mean, this must have been before because she claimed this is freshly washed silk press loading. Okay, so she hadn't got it silk pressed yet. So this is just blow dry. Okay, Kenya, I see you. But we do know you wear wigs. Why you didn't show us the front? Is it broken off so bad in the front that you can't show us the front? I'm just asking the questions that y'all want to know. Why we see the back and all these raggedy ends? Why we can't see the front? We need to see your bang, Kenya. Okay, there she go a little bit in the front, but we need to see all the way in the front. You said, what is this, honey? Kenya is showing her all of her hair and all its multiple layers. Look how short it is at the nape of the neck. Look how, like, I'm just saying, it is what it is. It's like short over here, long over here, short over here, long over there. But you know, she got hair. Okay, she got a lot of hair. She's morphing into Kimora Lee Simmons. Is that what it is? I don't know. Okay, let's see what else she got on the Kenya Moore hair care page. Oh, and then she hired this white lady. I'm being shady, but for real, she hired this Caucasian woman to come and do something. What's she gonna do? Let me see. Brittany, we are excited to welcome her to the Kenya Moore Hair Spa. She's one of the sweetest people I have ever met. Is she white? She might be. She's very calm, patient, and willing to learn. That's giving me she ain't getting paid much. She's calm, patient, and willing to learn any and everything. In addition to her Avita certification from graduating from the Avita School of Cosmetology. Okay, she just graduated. Look at her. Can you get in the graduates? After seeing her vibrant hair that she colored herself, she convinced me to do color in the salon. Whose hair is she coloring? The gray haired man? Brooklyn's, because we ain't seen nobody else. We need to see some people getting their hair done so we can be like, oh my God, that's such a nice haircut. We need to go to Kenya Moore Hair Spa to get our hair done. We haven't seen it. Her expertise lies in color cuts, expression blowouts, and extensions. Color cuts, expression blowouts, and extensions. It sounds like Kenya wants the Caucasian audience. Kenya wants Caucasian patrons. She don't want us over there because we need somebody who customize and wigs, weaves, uh, press out, silk press, blowouts, natural hair. She didn't say nothing about natural hair. She say nothing. Like nothing. Color cuts, expression blowouts, and extensions. We need more than that. Like, anyway, I'm digressing. Salute to Kenya for opening up her hair spa just in time for season 16 to start filming. Okay. Moving on. Like this video as y'all get in here. Like this video. Shout out to my mods in the chat. Simply Shy, Princess AG, Miss Kiki. Where is Side Eye? I don't see you. I gotta give your thing back. Say something, Side Eye, so I can give you your thing back over here. And who else? Oh, Biggie, you need to chill out. Biggie is driving me crazy over here in this chair, honey. I'll let y'all see him because I know y'all want to. There he is. As soon as I hit the desk, he sat up. Okay, shout out to Biggie. Now, sit down. He's scared. He's scared. What you gonna do? Sit down. Because he was just scratching in my chair. Then I hit the damn table. He stopped. Okay. Then I start acting like I don't see him. He gonna start doing it again. Okay. Anyway, moving on. Like this video. like this video. So salute to Kenya for opening her hair spa. Okay. Now moving on. Who else? Oh, let me go ahead and talk about Nene. Not the lawsuit. What kind of lawsuit is coming? What happened? Did I click that by mistake? I don't get it. I don't get it. You said never said where in ATL is it, child? I don't know. Somewhere on top of some apartments in North Atlanta, somewhere, child. I don't know. I ain't going, but if y'all go, let me know. Because I am really interested in seeing what's gonna happen with Kenya Moore's hair spa. I mean, is she the only person who's gonna get her hair done? I don't know. Anywho, moving on. You said he's like, don't talk to me like that. Okay, Anthony, don't you talk to me like that, Anthony. Always trolling me in the chat. Anyway, moving on. Salute to Kenya. Now let's talk about Nene Leakes really quickly because it wouldn't be Michelle ATLien live show without me talking about Nene Leakes since y'all claim this is the Nene News Network. Now, Nene went to a wedding the other day. No, Nene is an Atlanta socialite, honey. She be at all the weddings. She went to a wedding the other day, and y'all was like, really in y'all feelings about these pictures. Like, she's looking good. Okay, she's looking good. Let's swipe and see. They was like, they don't know if that's Nene, if that's Porsha, is that is that a mixture? Kenya, like who is this? It looks like Nene to me. It look like Nene with a little face tune. Okay, it look like Nene and with the blonde hair, honey. I don't know. I don't know. That's looking a little Porsche-ish. Did her did her face get longer? Nene looks good now. Nene looks good. You said, must we? Yes, we must. You said the filters are filtering. You think it's a filter? Let's keep looking because all the pictures look good. So she filtered all the pictures. She said, zoom in, honey, because a night was had, still floating. I don't like to wear a side part, but when I tell you Dynamic Clush did this hair, two gifted hands on the beat. Okay, we see you. Let's okay. She looks amazing. That's all I know. It looks like makeup. I don't know if she got any work done. Let's see what's in her stories. I'm so nosy. Okay, another picture. Okay, another picture. Okay. Let's see. Oh shoot, another. Okay. We get the video. See the video. With the video, you could tell like she still like looks very nice. Okay. So I don't know. All her pictures look. I mean, Nene been glowing up for a while. Nene is a certified baddie. Okay, she over there on Zeus Network. She doing the thing. She getting her coins, and she's on Instagram showing you all her looks, all her pictures, and she looks good. Can't say nothing bad about her. Okay, and moving on. Like this video. Like this video. You know I had to include Nene. Okay, now let me move on to oh Lord. If I bring Nene up, I gotta bring Kandi, okay? Because these are my favorite people. I love Kandi, I love Nene, I love Kenya, I love all of the Atlanta housewives because I'm in Atlanta, okay? So Kandi was recently on the Tamara Hall show where she was talking yet again, saying the same old story about how they waited too long to ask her to come back, and she decided that she was gonna do some other stuff, but she leaving the door open because she might come back later, but she can't come back right now because she got so much work to do. Just lies, just lies. But we'll let her have it, whatever. But in addition to that, Kenya, staying in Andy's good graces. Okay. She is staying in Andy's good graces by doing what she was doing all along, going around saying, oh no, there's no racism at Bravo. Oh no, Andy is such a great person. I feel like it's such a misunderstanding. It's like, Kandi, why do you feel the need to take up for these Caucasian people who ain't taking up for you? Soon as they were ready for you to go, they did to you exactly what they did to Nene. They said, well, we'll offer you $5 and a gift card in one episode. And Kenny said, no, I can make that on Instagram. Thank you very much. And that's what Nene said too. You're not gonna cut my pay. You're not gonna cut my pay and expect me to work and draw people over here. But anyway, right, Andy's ass did this. Here's what Andy did. Andy has been in so much controversy with the Caucasian ladies. Now he got all these black women running around taking up for him. And I don't understand, because when someone like Nene Leakes says the same thing about Andy, calling Andy a cokehead, calling Andy this, saying is racist over there, saying this, saying that. Look, everybody, including a lot of you black women out there, I always say, well, she can't come back because she's talking about her boss. She can't come back because who would have her back if she talk about her boss? But then people like Bethany and whoever else, the Beverly Hills people, and what's the other lady name? There's so many of them over there, but they Caucasian. They get a pass. They come back. It doesn't matter. They can say what they want to say about Andy and be okay. But I'm digressing. So here is Kandi basically taking up for Andy on the Tamara Hall show. I had it queued up. It ain't queued up no more. Hold on a second. We about to find it. It's right here at the end. Hold on. It is somewhere in here. Let's see.
Yeah. Everybody knows. So I don't tell people.
I don't know.
I don't tell people what I was making on the show, but I was making a very hefty coin.
Yeah, you was making money, Kandi. We know you was making money. Was. What's that song you got? It don't matter what you used to be. Used to make a lot of money. You're not making no more. Anyway, copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. What are we doing, ladies and gentlemen? We are. Did y'all say researching? Did anybody in there? Okay, there go Gail. Okay, thank you so much. We are researching. Yes. Okay. So hold on. So she said she was making a lot of money, blah, blah, blah. But what Tamron really wanted to ask her was about Andy. Hold on.
Through a bigger deal or something to stay.
We're still doing some things together outside of the show. So I'm still a part of the Bravo family.
Okay.
Things that we haven't announced.
Right.
I'm still, we're still going to do things together. And it wasn't about the money, like I said. I mean,
I'm
like,
for it.
if opportunity that came that I also said no to, because I was just like, if I'm going to say no to reality TV, my decisions from this whole year are not going to be about money.
Right.
So I had three actually, but two very lucrative jobs that I said no to and walked away from because I didn't want to be back in that reality docu space.
So you're
at least.
Okay.
Obviously involves Andy Cohen. There are allegations from a documentary produced by ABC News, which we're affiliate of, Impact and Nightline. They talked with Bethany Frankel, who was on for 8 seasons, the New York franchise. She called the reality reckoning. She talked about treatment over pay, talent. And then just a few days ago, New York housewife alum Leah McSweeney filed a lawsuit against Bravo executive producer Andy Cohen and others alleging discrimination, harmful workplace culture.
Now you see this, like when the Caucasians file lawsuits, I don't hear y'all running up and down talking about, oh, Andy didn't do it. I don't understand how y'all can say that Andy did it. It's 11/11, make a wish. But here's Kandi taking up for these Caucasian ladies who filed a lawsuit when she couldn't say nothing when Nene said it. Hold on.
Yesterday, a representative for Andy Cohen released a statement saying the claims against Andy are completely false. Bravo told us they are not commenting. There are a lot of allegations about drug abuse, substance abuse, alcohol abuse, all of this playing out in lawsuits now.
Kandi's body language is like, I can't believe she asking me this shit. I can't believe, Tamara, how gonna get it?
You have been a part of the franchise, but your own individual person. So let me be clear about that.
Mm-hmm.
When you saw these headlines, were you as shocked as everyone else? Do you?
I'm not saying nothing. Okay, I'm not. I look. I'm just here watching, just like y'all. It's 11/11. Okay, thank you, Latavia. But look at Kandi's body language. She is tight, shoulders tight, head tight. She getting ready to. And she thinking. She's like, I don't know what she about to say. She about to ask me about Andy and these allegations and these lawsuits. I'm thinking. You see the wheels turning in her head. I can see them right now. Let's listen.
You think it hurts the franchise? Are we seeing the end of this
I think I don't think that it's going to be the end of the franchise, just simply because, people have grown up with us and we have diehard fans who really love the show.
I always tell y'all that. She's saying what I said. Kandi, are you a squad member? Okay, let's listen.
And what I really have to say is, I don't want to get too involved in, their legal matters or whatever, but I did have.
Oh, you don't want to get involved in a legal matter, but you don't work there no more. It's time to talk, Kandi. I don't understand why you can't say nothing. You can say something when Nene filed a lawsuit and you was going around doing interviews saying, I've never experienced any racism at Bravo. Now that the Caucasians are filing lawsuits, all of a sudden, I don't want to get involved.
Have I have had, and I hope to continue to have a good relationship with the network. And the reason why I can vouch for how I feel, I've been on that show for 14 years and nobody can make me do anything. So
See, I don't like that either. That sounds like victim blaming to me. So basically Kandi saying that, them saying that Andy, will force them to drink, 'cause he was in a position of power. Andy called and was talking about, FaceTiming and showing sex acts and all that. Like now you saying can't nobody force you to do it. That's almost like saying somebody took it and can't nobody force you to have sex. Like for real, Kandi? Are you serious?
nobody, everybody, no, people know I don't do drugs. I've never been drunk in my life.
Yeah.
And yes, I mean, some people ask where, like, give me a little wine or a drink or whatever, because that's what they like. They like to have wine. They like to have drinks. And, because some people, that's what they do when they want to have fun.
I don't like it. I don't like her explaining that, can't nobody force you to drink. Can't nobody force you to do this. I don't like it. Because, a lot of these sets, especially like even Love and Hip Hop and stuff, a lot of these sets are fueled with drug culture. A lot of them is peer pressure. They give them drugs and they feel like they get them drugs to like, get a better reaction. And I'm not saying just drugs in general. I'm talking about drugs, alcohol, wine, vodka, whatever you want to think of. They do that and they get the ladies drinking because what's better than a tipsy housewife who could do tipsy things on camera?
It's women talking and chit-chatting and whatever. So yeah, if they want to have a drink, they have a drink. Do I have drinks? No. So the same way I have a choice, they have a choice too. Nobody's making you do anything.
Victim shaming. Anyway, victim shaming. Moving on. Shout out to Kandi on the Tamron Hall
Bluetooth
show.
disconnected.
Okay? You said, Kandi, they can't force you to drink because that's not your poison. Yours is turning on your people and being money hungry, so they come at you another way. Ooh. That's what it is. They took the check back. So anyway, you see Kandi still up there defending people. We are tired of Andy. I just don't understand why they got Kandi on there. A few days ago, Kandi is really tiptoeing around the situation. Mhm. Anyway, yeah, because you could tell she was not expecting that question. Did Kandi sing on that show? Not on gaslighting. I'm just telling you what my opinion is. Take it or leave it. Okay. Sip or spit. Decide if you want, we don't have to agree. But this is my opinion. The views and opinions expressed by Michelle ATLien Brown are hers. Okay. You said Kandi making good decisions. She is sober. Okay. Shout out to Kandi. Moving on. Oh, who else? Oh, Reesa Teesa was on Tamron Hall too. Tamron had a busy week, I guess. One was last week, one was this week. Oh, well, today Monday, so they both was last week. So Reesa Teesa, y'all know who that is? Am I saying it right? Please let me know because I be forgetting. She's the lady on the TikTok series, Who the Fuck Did I Marry? Okay. She talked about how she got involved with a narcissist. Like Nene be telling y'all, is these narcissists out there, these men that are trick you, that are lie, cheat, steal, all of the above. You don't know what's true, what's fake. But a lot of people related to her story. I, however, have not listened to all 50 episodes. I was gonna do a live viewing party, but I'm like, by the time I decided to do it, hell, she on the Tamron House. Y'all don't care about that. Reesa Teesa. Thank you, Vanessa. Well, anyway, apparently, when the Breakfast Club talked about it, Charlamagne the God said it sounded like big back behavior. That caused a stir in the community because everybody was like, oh, so you saying that only big women can be cheated on? Only big women can be lied to? What about your wife? They say you cheated on your wife. Is she not a big fat? DJ Envy allegedly cheated on his wife. Like, is she a big fat? Like, what are y'all saying? Like, anybody can get cheated on. Anybody can get lied to. Hell, we saw the Tinder swindler. It was a whole bunch of cute women and men on there getting cheated on. So anyway, she went on to Tamron Hall and she was basically saying how being, that body shaming that occurred online, and it wasn't just Charlamagne, it was everybody. It was people in the comment section. It was people all over the place just saying, talking about her looks and her weight and everything, and saying that she was desperate, and she said that hurt her especially when it went to a larger platform like the Breakfast Club, and people started doing it. So Charlamagne went on his show today, him, Just Hilarious, DJ Envy, and they talked about it. And basically, he kind of apologized a little bit, but he also said that he blames social media. He blames people putting their business on social media, because if you don't put your business on social media, nobody can like tear you down. It's like, wait a minute. So you saying that people should be mean just because they can? Like, I don't understand. Like, Charlamagne's supposed to be an advocate for mental health, an advocate for this, an advocate for that. Like, he's changed so much in all these years since leaving, the Wendy show, and he's a kinder, gentler Charlamagne these days. But yeah, the people seem to be a little upset. You said it was a fake apology. Ooh, I would play it, but Breakfast Club, they be tagging your stuff. He said Envy is more worried about how to scam the black and brown community. Okay. Oh. He said, yeah, some women are desperate. Yeah, some women are desperate, and not all of them are fat. Okay. We got some skinny women desperate too. Okay. I was about to call him like name. Then y'all gonna say I'm wrong, but I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it. Not today. He's not wrong. Don't put your private business on the internet if you don't want outside opinions. Yes, I can agree with that. I can agree with that. However, if you do happen to put pictures, videos, your thoughts and feelings online for engagement, is it right for people to fat shame you just because they can? Is it right for people to drag your looks just because they can? I'm just saying, social media is a mean place. That's all. It is a mean place. He said, I was just about to say they are making an excuse to be mean. Okay. Who did he body shame? He said he didn't body shame anyone. He said he was just using the terminology because online everybody calls everybody big back. It's a joke, okay? But him saying it kind of indicated that he was talking about fat people, fat women, fat men, big back behavior. That don't mean model thin, does it? I don't know. Krishan is pretty and skinny and also desperate. Okay, Krishan got that man's face all tattooed all over her, and too knocked out, put his face on the yeah, you're right. She's pretty desperate. Had a baby. Outside opinions of your looks or your relationship. One of both. One of both. I mean, your looks. Let's say looks. Because I mean, if you put your relationship situation online, then yeah, people, I guess you're asking for someone's opinion. Okay. But however, can someone make a logical determination of why you're in a relationship situation based on your look? Oh, it's because you black that men don't like you. Oh, it's because you fat that these men treat you like this. Oh, it's because you got blue eyes and they don't like you. So yeah, I think that's the issue. You said, are fat women in general, are fat men. Anyway, he's not a looker. Oh, wait on. The Breakfast Club didn't say anything wrong. Okay. Okay. Mhm. Well, I would just get my life off of the Jess situation. I love the fact that she read T.S. Man hands, but I'm digressing. I'm moving on from that. Now, moving on. Moving on. Speaking of men cheating on women. Ooh, do I want to talk about that right now? Ooh, I guess I'll talk about that. I don't know if I want to talk about that yet. Should I talk about that? Like this video if y'all get in. Oh gosh. It's on site. It's on site. Caught Apollo Nida. Well, they didn't catch him, but his side chick did, and his side chick is sending out the proof that he is cheating on his new wife, Shireen. And I'm like, why you do that? Okay. And it's on site, posted the video, which is actually a ring cam video of Apollo Nida at the girl house. Hold on. Mm-mm. Hold on. We got to put it up here. Shout out to y'all. Like this video. This is messy. And we getting ready to see Apollo on Married to Medicine too. Here it is right here. They said Apollo must have really made his side chick mad going by the timestamps. Okay. That was Apollo at the door of the house, of the apartment. I guess that's the house. She got some nice little solar lights out there. So let me start over for you. Here he is right here. I'm walking up. Did it start over? It didn't even start over. Let me refresh. So yes, that's clearly Apollo. He said a late night freak. Okay, that's clearly Apollo right there. It might not have been late. It might have been 7 p.m. We don't know. But she also released text messages that we assume are from Apollo. We don't know, but it say A for Apollo on the girl phone. And she said, I love you. And well, she green. She said, I love you. He said, I love you too, baby. She said, I have an idea that I want to pitch to you for your future success. And he said, okay, cool. When we see each other, we can talk. Then he goes, Happy New Year. I love and miss you. You are awesome. And she goes, I love and miss you as well. Happy New Year, my love. Things are going to be great in 2024. He says, Yes, they are. We're going to have a baby. LOL. Then he says, I can see the reaction on your face right now. I just busted out laughing. Then she says, Why would you keep? I can't even see that, Lord. It said, Why would you keep it there? Some. Oh, that green is, oh. Anyway, and he said, I didn't lie to you about a gift, shaking my head. It is Tom Ford perfume, Rose Prick. And she said, Thank you. Let me know when you're coming. He said, Can I head that way now? She said, Yes. He said, Driving. She said, Okay. He said, 3 minutes away. She said, Okay. The door is open. Not the door is open. Okay. And then what's over here on this side? Tomorrow for sure. I'm super tired. But if you want to come, you can. She sounded like a pick me. Okay. But then he said, Okay, get rest. And then she said, Okay, please be safe. And he said, I will. And then she put 2. I guess that's what time she wanted him to come. That was in January 9th. So they was talking from December 31st of 2023. This is January 9th of 2024. And he said, all is well. I'm headed to talk to Phaedra in all caps in regards to my children. Today has been hectic, but very productive at the same time. And she said, Is everything okay? I'm glad it was productive. I have to get my car serviced tomorrow. Are you able to pick me up? They said it'll take 4 hours. And then he said, Where you at? What else we got? Okay, they being messy. Okay, but then, look, okay, so that was the front door. But why is there video? Why she give them video from in the house? In the apartment? Because ain't that the kitchen back there and the living room? The kitchen and living room real close together. Okay. And they sitting in there, they watching TV. And look, he put his feet up on the couch. Then she laying in his lap. They about to Netflix and chill. Oh, and you sitting there in the camera right there. She probably got videos of them having sex. Oh, I kind of question people who have cameras like right there because it's like, you trying to get something. You trying to tell. Like literally, they watching a movie, and we watching them watching a movie. Why do you have a camera in front, like right there? Why? What's gonna happen? What's about to happen? Oh, they talking. Oh, they hugging. What's about? Oh, okay. Oh, it started over. Okay, I thought something was about to happen. Right, it's clearly for clout. Maybe he broke up with her. I don't understand, but whatever the case, they ain't speaking no more. I don't know. Like, if you the side chicken, you know the side chicken, you know this man is married. Why you releasing stuff? I'm just saying, like, play your position or shut up. It look weird in stage. It look like something. I don't know. Like, why is he cheating and why is she cheating with him? It's just all bad. I'm holding the cheat man accountable, the cheating man and the women who cheat with the man who like listen, he's a public figure. You know he got a woman. Okay. So are you not gonna be equally held responsible as the man? Like they both should be held responsible. I'm just saying. Apollo found a new mistress and she got big mad. Okay, side chicks are weird. They got that side chick energy. Clearly, these tramps and no good men. Okay, they deserve each other. The tramps and the no good men. But anywho, moving on. Salute to Apollo. You know, hopefully he fixed it because Shireen don't be playing. Shireen does not be playing. He probably got to move in with the side chick now. He better go make amends with one of them. He gonna need somewhere to live. Maybe he can live back in Phaedra got a big ass house. Maybe he can move back in with Phaedra. Okay. You said they both wrong. Shireen got back what she gave to Phaedra. Ooh. They say what goes around comes around. That's what they say. You said you are surprised Apollo not trying to kiss and push up on the baddie Phaedra. You would never see some shit like that about me because I don't move like that. Peter, is that you? Let me hold on. I don't think that's Peter. Is that a fake Peter or a real Peter? Y'all tell me. Because I'm about to find out. Hold on. Let me see. You said go away from me with this Apollo. Let me see. So that's not you in my chat, is it?
Of course it is. I've been watching the whole time.
Oh, that is you?
Yeah.
Well, why you don't call in?
That's some shit y'all got.
I was like, I just know that's a troll, Peter. Huh?
That was some funny shit. That was funny as fuck, nigga.
How is funny when people getting caught up? That's funny.
Oh my god. No, I'm laughing because it's funny to me that niggas get caught up in dumbass.
Oh shit. Ain't that your friend?
You already know how I feel about that nigga from what I told you. And he just trying to rob me. This nigga's crazy. Good for him. Fuck him.
You feeling it? You spilling tea on the thing?
Okay, you know what the fuck I said.
Where he still?
I don't want to talk about that shit like that.
Okay, fine. I won't put you on. I won't put you on the spot because we are live. I'm sorry. Call in if you
I'm
want.
not calling in. I'm watching. Why did it go off and start all over?
I don't know. Just refresh. I'm still on.
Are you still on?
Yeah, I'm still talking. I just called you on speakerphone. I'm about to keep going. Bye.
All right, bet.
Moving on. I thought it was a fake Peter. It was the real Peter. My bad. I didn't know. Michelle tell Peter it ain't innocent. Ooh, not Peter the scammer. Not pull up. Peter said he is watching. He is a voyeur today. Okay. Child, not the child. Ooh. I want them to be friends. They used to be friends, and then they got into business together. Now they ain't friends no more. I don't like that. But you know, you shouldn't do business with friends because it always end up somebody get hurt, somebody mad because the money ain't right, somebody mad because they washing dryer missing. It always ends bad. Hey, Bill, like this video as y'all get in here. Like the video. I would call Apollo, but since I just showed the video of him, you know, I don't want to do it. I'm not alive. Not alive. No. Okay, moving on. Yeah, Apollo. I hope that ain't you. I hope it's just a lookalike, but it's looking like it's you. I think it's you. Okay. I listen. I don't know, Peter. When I don't know, I'm not at liberty to say. You just heard what he said. I'm out of it. Yes, child. The wash and dryer was missing, honey. Y'all know you don't do business with friends at all. Not when it comes to real estate. You be stealing my wash and dryer. Anyway, it's the Ring camera for me. Okay, it's the Ring camera footage for me, and it's releasing the Ring camera to blogs for me. Like, you need to be careful who you messing with. That's all I know. Be careful who you messing with. Moving on, like this video as y'all get in here, please and thank you. Married to Medicine. Let's go ahead and talk about the Married to Medicine reunion because it was a hoot. I guess it was pretty good. How would y'all rate? Did y'all watch the Married to Medicine reunion? And if you did, let me know with a number. If 2, if it was good, and 5, if it wasn't. 2, if you liked the Married to Medicine Part 1 reunion. 5, if you could pass, and 8 if you didn't watch it. 258. 258. 2 if it was good. 5 if you'll pass, you didn't think it was good. 8 if you didn't watch it. Belle, you didn't watch it? Oh, y'all didn't watch it yet? Oh, y'all ain't watch it? Oh, okay. I'm ahead of the game. I watched it. I watched it. As I was saying earlier, if y'all not following me on Instagram and all of my other social media channels, please do. My ATLien on YouTube, follow that because I went live earlier today from my phone and had a nice little conversation about the Married to Medicine reunion. Now I'm gonna try because I felt like I covered all the bases earlier today. And so I'm going to try to reiterate because when you start repeating your thoughts again, it get kind of blended. So I'm going to try to do it again since that live ain't live. It wasn't like this live. Okay. Um, but the Married to Medicine reunion aired Sunday nights. Everyone was there. One thing that I did not like about the situation is that it seemed to be all of the ladies are kind of like piling on Quad. Now, granted, Quad is a great actress. Granted, Quad was very emotional. However, there were some things that we didn't see in the original footage that is now coming to pass, and now people are calling for Dr. Simone to be canceled. But before I get into Dr. Simone and Quad, let me talk about Dr. Jackie really quickly because of course, Andy brought up the fact of Dr. Jackie and her, being an advocate for, black maternal mortality and all of that, and how, she was involved in the controversy by saying that black women cry wolf and just be wanting to, get off work. So when they brought that up and Jackie was saying how hurt and devastated she was when that video footage leaked, Dr. Simone made a comment and, said, I was horrified, or what did she say? She was like, she was very, very horrified about the amount of hate mail that Jackie received. And I'm thinking to myself when she said that, I thought she was about to say she was horrified that Jackie would say that because as a fellow doctor, how could you say that you would disregard the feelings of your patients because you feel like they want to, get off work early? Now, I know the controversy has, come and gone, it kind of died down. However, Jackie, to me, it didn't feel like she took accountability. You know what I mean? Like if she had went on and said, um, there are like several Caucasian doctors that feel this way. I've been schooled around them. I'm on boards with them. And maybe because I'm around all these people, I've been kind of indoctrinated to feel that way, but I'm working to change their minds and mine. You know what I mean? Or something to that effect. Like, I don't feel like she took accountability for actually saying it because when she said it with her whole chest. She meant what she said. It wasn't no joking. It wasn't no coffee table talk. They wasn't kikiing. She was dead ass serious when she said it. And Dr. Heavenly did not correct her. So I felt a ways. Not y'all talking about Cynthia. I felt a ways about it. You said, why is Simone mouth always yelling? I don't know, child. About it. You said in her remarks, Dr. Jackie never apologized to black women, but focused on the emotional impact on her. And it was the same on the reunion. It was how she felt, how devastated she was, how she has spent her life, protecting or helping black women in her field. And and she even had Phaedra co-sign it, like, she went to school for this, and she's, this is her, her doctorate, her degree. She got her degree in this, and it shouldn't be an issue now because of a faux pas. And it's like, that wasn't a faux pas. That was a comment that you said. And the fact of Heavenly coming out and saying, was it Heavenly who said that they thought as a group that Quad was behind the video footage leaking? But did the video footage really leak, or did somebody just come across it? Because Dr. Heavenly had it on her YouTube channel. It wasn't something that was, private. It was public. And so if people watch it and see it and your videos have hundreds of thousands of views, somebody probably had that in their arsenal ready to bring it out at whatever chance. So was Quad behind it? Was she not? I don't think she was. I would hope she wouldn't be. But Quad during the commercial break when she talked to Dr. Jackie on the side and she was crying and all dramatic as she is, Quad act like Meryl Streep sometimes. I swear, Jackie, Jackie, I know you didn't think it was me. How could you? I know. How could you think I would ever do anything like that to you, Jackie? Jackie, why are you looking at me like that, Jackie? I would never do anything like that to you. And so, it's a bit much. I don't believe she did it. I mean, anything that's possible. However, whoever did it, like I just felt like they was focusing too much on how the video clip leaked as opposed to why Jackie would say something like that in the first place. You said Quad didn't have not one tear. Okay. I'm not a Quad fan, but I don't think so. Okay. I think the meeting with Kamala Harris was the catalyst. You think so? Ooh, they're saying it was a former castmate who put it out. Who? Buffy Purcell put it out? You think so? You don't think it was Buffy? Not Quad the fraud. Okay, but there's that. I was really upset at Jackie for that. Phaedra and Dr. G. Well, I'm gonna skip that part because I guess we're gonna see most of that next week. Phaedra and Quad. Phaedra was who Quad bought Phaedra or Phaedra brought Quad. Whatever the case. Phaedra was actually Quad's entrance onto the show as she brought Quad to Sweet Tea's bachelorette party. Now, throughout the entire situation, it seemed like Phaedra was kind of iffy about Quad. Like, like she said, we've hung out in social circles, but I wouldn't consider her a friend. Okay. Like we cool and all, we probably associates. I say hi and bye. But when Andy asked Phaedra why did it seem like she was distancing herself from Quad, Phaedra was straight up. She said, why would I associate myself with the Titanic? I'm like, oh, Phaedra, that was shade. That was really shady. But I kind of agree with her. Like, if she new to the group and she trying to acclimate herself in with these ladies, why would you be with the pariah of the group, the lady that nobody wants to talk to, nobody wants to film with? I don't know. Like when Nene said she didn't know Phaedra. Quad is phony. Also, she ganged up on the Mariah. Oh, not Phaedra can't be nobody friend. But that was interesting. I also didn't like the fact that Quad was going back and forth between Heavenly and Phaedra. Like she was telling Phaedra things that Heavenly had said negative about her. And she was also going to Dr. Heavenly and telling her things that Phaedra had said. So it was like, girl, like, how are you thinking you're gonna be cool with anybody and you doing all this flip flopping and Heavenly ain't gonna have your back? So Heavenly, of course, told it was like, yeah, she told me stuff that Phaedra said, the exact thing that Phaedra said, and she went back and told Phaedra what I said, and Dr. Heavenly was like, I was pissed off because she told her exactly what I said, so she knew she was running and telling it, which was kind of messy, Quad, but it is what it is. One thing about Quad though, like while she's no longer married to Dr. G, I feel like she had a place this season. Like of course, the whole Sweet Tea Dr. G thing. Of course, Quad being like, the elephant in the room. I think without Quad, who would they beat up on? Who would they be mad at? Like everything would be all, gravy because they're not gonna hold Jackie to the carpet. Simone, like I don't know who she's mad at this week, but her and Heavenly seem to be, off and on. Toya and Simone are cool. Heavenly is just all for Heavenly. I don't see Heavenly being cool with nobody. Dr. Alicia, we ain't even see her yet, have we? Except in the back getting her makeup done. Sweet Tea, at least, this episode, she didn't say much. I can't recall her saying much. But yeah, and Phaedra don't really even belong there. She just kind of like a moderator. So you said the show don't need Quad, but without Quad, it wouldn't be entertaining. I mean, I feel like they need an antagonist. They need somebody, what Heavenly gonna do? Turn on everybody? I mean, I guess they could. I guess they could. Quad is not friends with anybody. Right. And Quad, even though Phaedra was the person who was Quad's entrance to the show, she was going and telling people about Phaedra and Dr. G and how Dr. G told her that Phaedra wanted $4,000 a month to date her. And Phaedra was like, never would I do that. And I don't know. I'm thinking about Phaedra like, I think she did it. Put a one in the chat if you think Phaedra asked Dr. Gregory for $4,000 a month. Put a one in the chat. Phaedra was like, I be dating ball players and everything and rappers and stuff. And look, I got real girl bills, okay? Big girl bills. You was not gonna come over here and not give me no money, honey. Y'all believe Phaedra did? I do too. I do too. But it is what it is. This is Atlanta. This is Atlanta. You want to date me? Gotta have that money, honey. But there's that. The only thing Phaedra keep real is cases. Ooh. Well, there's that. Let me see what else about Phaedra. Of course, Apollo will be here for part 2, which is pretty good. And Andy did admit that Phaedra invited him. Phaedra seemed pretty happy about that because, of course, Toya was like, she felt like it was weird that Apollo wasn't there. And it's like, girl, why you worried about everybody else? What's going on with her and her ex-husband. But I did appreciate the fact that Phaedra did admit that the difference between Married to Medicine and the Real Housewives of Atlanta is that Married to Medicine ladies are all about keeping marriages together. Except for Quad and Dr. G. They was all for breaking that up, but they say they for keeping marriages together. And they do kind of like band together to not say certain things. Cause I feel like with Dr. Jackie and that Curtis situation, like nobody wanted to say that Curtis was caught in Hilton Head. Like nobody wanted to say it out loud until, Quad said it out loud. And I believe Quad said that out loud because Dr. Simone said out loud about her deceased niece. And I'm going there because that part was cut out of the original reunion that aired on Bravo. Now the uncensored or uncut or whatever that's on Peacock included it, and it is going around on social media, and people are calling for Dr. Simone to be canceled because she brought up Quad's deceased niece. Now, hold on, we about to look at this real quick. I was like, oh, that's nasty. It's nasty. Okay. So apparently Quad said, while she doesn't want to attach herself to, this is about Phaedra, to the Titanic, in other words, sink, but I helped her anchor herself for the next 3 years on Married to Medicine. How soon we forget. Okay, so Quad is putting it out there that she helped her Phaedra be on Married to Medicine for 3 years. Now we know it's 3 years, child. 3 whole years. Now wait a minute. Hold on. Let me go back. Quad called out Bravo's production for allowing Dr. Simone to speak about her deceased niece. Just insensitive. Quad said, here it is, right here. Like this video as y'all get in here, please, and thank you. Just insensitive. I would never use anyone's family's hurt and pain as a source of entertainment. My family and I struggle on a daily. I am heartbroken and disgusted. I can't believe production let this fly. And so in the one that I saw, she started crying. And I was wondering why she was crying so hard. Like the way they cut it, like Phaedra was giving her a napkin, like to wipe her eyes. I thought it was because the friendship was broken and because Dr. Simone was yelling at her. But now I understand. Hold on, this is what she said.
After the Met Gala, she had an incident, a tragic, at her home.
What was it?
And you said, wait. I'm gonna show you. I gotta put my disclaimer up real quick. Copyright disclaimer, section 107. Copyright Act allowance is made for fair use. Y'all know the drill. We are researching. So Kroy was actually warning Simone the same way Kandi was warning people, don't be talking about this shooting at the OLG. Kroy was like, Simone, don't do it. Don't do it, Simone.
Where her niece, her great niece, died in her pool.
Okay.
I reached out to Quad because
she was pissed. She was pissed that Dr. Like she kept saying, don't say it, don't say it. And she said it when her niece died in her pool.
No matter what we are going through, if you have something that catastrophic to happen, I'm gonna reach out.
Okay.
we will be here for you because friendship is not.
Like, and she's right, but I don't know. Why would she use that as a death as, entertainment? It is what it is. But, I guess that was her get back for Quad, bringing up the fact that Dr. Jackie's husband was in Hilton Head. Or was it get back? I don't know.
Not about this platform. It is about our real lives. But I've tried to be there for Quad. Cecil and I
So people are saying that Dr. Simone deserves to be canceled.
have opened our home. Do you know how many times I've been invited to Quad's home?
So there's that. People in the comment section are saying Quad plays victim so well, it's scary. Even at the end with the convo with Jackie, she still found a way to make it about her. That's why Jackie was just looking at her. It's why Toya don't fool with her. Everyone sees it except Quad. Simone was not wrong. Ooh, I guess, child. Like I told the people earlier when I was on live, all of these ladies to me, each and every one of them, Quad, Simone, Dr. Jackie, Dr. Heavenly, who else on there? Toya, Dr. Alicia, Sweet Tea, all of them are unlikable to me. Out of all of them, probably Toya and Sweet Tea are probably the most likable. But I can't like all of them are so like cringe. Like it's really low vibrational for these to be doctors for me. I'm saying for me. That's why I don't watch it. It's like, you got heavenly cursing people. Like when last week, okay, I'm saying this because I don't be reviewing the shows, but I saw the one last week when they had that Med Gala and Heavenly got on the mic and basically, called Toya out and said she didn't pay. Like to me, that was so ghetto and lowbrow. And this is supposed to be a high end event filled with professionals, and you get on the mic and do something like that. I don't know. I just didn't like it. It didn't make Toya look bad. It made everyone look bad. Honestly, it made Heavenly look bad personally, and to all of the world watching, it made us look bad as people. You know what I mean? Like these black folks can't even be professional. They come on there and call everybody out about a measly $1,000. I don't know. I just didn't like it. So I try to watch, because y'all want to watch it. But Married to Medicine is what it is. You said, come on now, Toya is the wrong anchor, and her wind up toy, sweet and sour, is not the best bet at this point. Oh, I don't think any of them are. I'm just not. I don't know. But anyway, you wouldn't go see any of them for treatment. Okay. Like, look, Dr. Jackie, I think you're lying. Dr. Simone, I don't know. But it seemed like she on the same page as Dr. Jackie. Dr. Heavenly, I wouldn't let her touch my mouth, but they say she do good work. I wouldn't know. But yeah, it's just a mess. You said Heavenly never take responsibility ever. But anyway, moving on. That's all I got. I went to Dr. Heavenly's. That's where this clip is from. I went to Dr. Heavenly's first ever Heavenly University.
Hey,
Wait.
what you want to say?
Here we go.
Hey, I'm Dr. Heavenly, and this is straight from the A.
And I've hung with Quad many, many times.
Straight from the A. Where you from? I'm straight from the A. A-Town.
I like this man. And I'm just not a fan. I'm not a fan of the show. Like Quad is cool out in these streets and we be drinking and stuff. But other than that, I'm just not a fan. And I did notice like around that thing that happened at SDK that I told y'all I was there way back when. There was kind of a change in Quad. Like she started hanging with certain people and taking on their whole dialects, and it was just a mess. Like Quad turned into a whole messy gay man right before my eyes because she wasn't that first season. She just kind of evolved into that. So you said she is straight from Memphis 10. Ain't nothing wrong with Memphis 10. Quad accused people of theft, infidelity, and drug use. These are things she did. Simone utilized it as an example. Did Quad do as stated because they were examples? No, Quad was malicious. Ooh, I did not know that was Quad. You didn't? That's her, child. I could pull up some more too. We was at Nene's white party together and everything. But anyway, I'm moving on. I would give, if I had to rate it a 1 to 10, I give it like a 7.5. It was entertaining. I'm looking forward to part 2 because I want to see the interaction between Apollo and Phaedra, and I feel like we both do. And I feel like Phaedra is getting paid a pretty penny, to help increase the ratings on this show. And so she, used her ex to do it because she knew that Andy loves her ex. Meanwhile, just like we was talking about, um, Quad did spill the tea that uh Phaedra will be on Married to Medicine for the next 3 years. So that being said, now we know all y'all who want Phaedra back, she won't be back because Quad then spilled the tea and said, wow, she doesn't want to attach herself to the Titanic. In other words, sink. But I helped her anchor herself for the next 3 years on Married to Medicine. How soon we forget. Oh, we wanted her back on the Housewives since Kandi gone. And now we stuck with her over there. We don't even want her over there. We don't even like her over there. But anyway, moving on. Call in. Call in. Oh, I didn't even put the link in. My bad. Click the link if you would like to participate in this stream. I would prefer for y'all to be on camera, but if you're not, I'll let it pass. We were talking about, what did we talk about today? We talked about I was Media Takeout stole my Porsha tea, but they ain't really steal it because they gave me credit. So shout out to Media Takeout. We talked about that. Apollo was caught cheating on cam. We talked about that. And Peter was in the chat and spilled some tea. Apollo and Peter are no longer cool. Peter said, he would have never got caught like that. We also talked about Kenya Moore hair spa. We talked about Kandi defending Andy. We talked about Reesa Teesa, the big back controversy with Charlemagne. We talked about Nene Leakes' new look was not really a new look, but y'all say she's looking younger and younger. And of course, we talked about the Married to Medicine reunion. Hold on, we got the people in the back. Hi, friends. How are you, Larja? Hi, Stacy.
Hey, Michelle.
Hi. What's going on, Larja? Larja. Hello? Are y'all here? Because I can't hear nobody.
I'm here.
Oh, okay. Now I hear. Is that Stacy or Larja talking?
Stacy.
Oh, okay. Well, Larja, I can't hear you.
Oh my gosh. You know what? Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Okay, that's what the light
Or
was.
you
Okay, my
you
bad.
on mute?
But so Peter and Apollo really fell out. I saw they were gonna do that business that time. They had came on your live a couple of years ago, and they were standing in some lot, and they were like, "Oh yeah," and then we didn't hear anything, and that's why.
That's what Peter had said. You heard him, child.
Oh my gosh, that's kind of
Peter,
sad.
call in if you can. Peter said he is a voyeur. He is watching. He don't want no drama. So
You guys, Quad is coming back next season. They already got
I
their
I,
stuff.
I figure she is. Mhm.
Yeah, Dr. Heavenly said it on her live. She went live on YouTube again tonight, you guys. Even though she was
Oh,
supposed to
okay.
have quitted because her husband said to.
She ain't quitting no damn YouTube.
Well, we
You
tried to
think
do
she
the
quit?
other thing, but yeah, it was a mess as far as getting
Oh,
on the other platform.
what had happened? Tell us. Spill some
Well,
tea.
she just couldn't get the Patreon to work.
Why not?
And so then she ended up over on Carlos's live. Yeah,
She
and the
don't know how to
YouTube
work the
stream.
Patreon.
Well, she did a test, but then after you do the test in the live, she couldn't get back in because she had ended the link for the thing. So then she
Oh,
needed a new link, and then they never figured it out. So they just did a different video. Still on
Well,
YouTube though.
no. Don't forget. She called 15 minutes down the street, and man hands came
Oh,
over her
man
house
hands
and
came
assisted her
and
on
helped
getting the
her
live up.
20
Because
for
I was
24
watching
minutes.
Carlos live. Yes, I was watching Carlos live.
oh,
Heavenly jumped in because she couldn't get her Patreon going, and so she
oh.
said she called man hands 15 minutes down the street because she lives close. To come
Mhm.
over and assist in getting her live up. But they did talk about the show. They did.
15 minutes, they down the street. That's a long way.
Well, that's what she kept saying. She just down the road. She just down the road. She 15 minutes down, that's what she said.
Yeah.
So, but
That's a
anyway.
long
But TS didn't really help because they never got on the Patreon anyway.
Oh, they didn't? Because she kept
No, they
saying they
never.
were going to go on at 8 o'clock. They had to delay
they're
it
waiting.
because whoever
Remember,
she
so she got off.
hired.
She got
I'm
off
sorry?
Carlos's. She got off Carlos's and was like, "Come on over there." We went over there, and it was a blank screen for 23 minutes, you guys. And
Oh,
then, yes, and then
people that
finally
paid their
somebody
money and got
posted a link,
bamboozled at Heavenly
and then
University.
somebody posted a link in the comments, and the link was to a video still on YouTube, but not like where everybody can see it on YouTube, but it wasn't through Patreon. So then she was like, at the end, she's like, "Well, was this worth your $5?"
Oh,
But she still did a whole hour. And they talked about a lot, including the fact that everybody so far has a contract, but she wouldn't answer specifically if Sweet and Sour was coming back next season. But she did say that she got hers, Quad got hers, Jackie got hers, Simone got hers. So they all got theirs, but she didn't mention if Sweet and Sour was going to get hers.
Oh.
But I was very upset. You guys won't believe it. I was upset with Heavenly. I did not appreciate that she didn't say that out loud, that, "Oh, I told the Quad not to call you Jackie." That was her perfect chance to say that that's why she didn't call you. And she kind of just sat there. I don't know if they chopped it up, but she does mention they chop it weird. And so
They did chop it
I was
weird. That
very
cry was weird because when I was watching it last night, I was like, why the hell is Quad crying so much over what Simone was saying? And so they did cut out the part about the niece, except I guess they aired that part on the Peacock.
But did you see how Heavenly was looking at Jackie when Quad was trying to talk to Jackie and was telling her that she basically didn't reach out because, her and Heavenly are ace booms. And so she's trusting in what Heavenly was saying. And this is not a good
That it
time.
wasn't the time.
Heavenly was looking at Jackie like, oh my God, did I mess up? Oh my, trying to see what her reaction was. And Quad kind of read that. And that's why she was kind of like, can I talk to you over here, Jackie? Because, you got your pit bull beside you. And it's like, you can't say nothing or you're scared to say something and Heavily going to jump in. It's like, ugh.
Yeah. Like
But
that's
can
one
I ask
thing
a
I was like,
question?
I'll go right ahead, Stacey. I'm sorry.
What was the problem with Simone saying that her niece died in the pool? I'm confused because it actually did happen. I mean, Quad doing all that was just so. Please don't, Simone. Please don't.
You gotta think they all have these unwritten rules. Like when they get on camera, like they're not gonna bring certain things onto the camera. Like if you notice, they rarely talk about Jackie's husband Curtis getting caught in Hilton Head. They rarely talk about it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like some of those things that like with Kandi and the Housewives, how the ladies wouldn't talk about Candy's restaurant getting shot up because that wasn't something that got caught on camera that they have to bring up. So they all kind of agreed not to talk about certain traumatic things, even though they should, because it's a reality
But what I
show.
will say in defense of Simone, right? Like she was saying, if she sit over there and lie, I'm going to say something. So in Simone's defense, it was about telling what the accountability was, why I reached out to you, being specific about the moment when you were in such tragedy. We put everything aside and it's not about this show and it's not about this platform. I love you. I care for you. We just in the bad spot and you going through something. I'm going to reach out to you. So, and Andy was sitting there looking at, her like, okay, well, what is it like? And so she said it, and I don't think it was her trying to bash or degrade Quad or be insensitive in any way. She was just specifically saying how tragic moments happen and we show up for each other.
Well, that's the point. I feel like our Quad probably feels like she could have said that just like you just said it without saying when her niece drowned in the pool.
Yeah. Like that was like,
but see, here's the difference. It's not like she dragged it. She didn't go into details about the time, day, this, that, and the other. You see what I'm saying?
She said it
Like
twice.
but she just said what it was. you know.
And she kept saying it over and over again. That's why Quad broke down. To me, when you want to watch it again?
Did
Because Quad
Quad break
said,
down?
"Don't do
So
it.
do
Did
you
she
have
break down? Because
do
I didn't
either
see
of
no
you
tears
Because it
at
was
all on
fake.
Quad.
Claude looked stupid.
does anybody think that a friend in their life would bring that up during a show to drive the point home about what a good friend they are to you? Do
It
you?
Right.
And would it
happened.
be acceptable if your friend did that to you on a public thing? Not to mention
I'm
the
just
fact that you're on the thing, you're supposed to try to have your composure during these reunions. I feel like her taking her back to the moment of seeing her niece's specific body in the pool, that image, saying those words. I mean, you probably like are imagining the words. My dad just died in freaking December. And if anybody brought up the point that they called me to comfort me during that time as a thing to prove that you're my friend, you're not my friend to bring that up right now. You're not.
Right.
You're an
Right.
op. And you did it so you could say that you were my friend right now, obviously.
But for everybody that's saying that, how do you think Claude's nephew is gonna feel? How she used him for a storyline all last year, talking
right.
about her
He was a cute
brother's
baby.
tragic passing and her brother this. How is that nephew gonna feel about that? And where's
Right.
he?
But
Why wasn't he on the show this year? Aren't you still taking care of him? Where's that baby that she was so called supposed to have adopted? Quad is full of it, and all
Or
them
is the
fake
nephew
tears she
being
crying is
babysat by the
ridiculous.
mama? Because she all over in where she is, Jamaica, Aruba, Africa, like she always gone. At least Marlo got her nephews and actually doing stuff and taking care of, them.
I keep seeing
She's
in the
like,
comments, people are like, oh, and what Quad did to Mariah. Look, you guys, Toya got in a physical altercation with Mariah, tried to push her and her mama in a swim pool, then brought friends to jump at Heavenly's tennis court, and then brought a hoe to snatch Anila's wig at the party when Audra called her out about her taxes. Toya's the most toxic one on this party, and Quad has never done anything akin to what Toya has gotten away with against Mariah or anybody else. Why is everybody
Oh,
so
Larger, Mariah
anti-God?
attacked Toya. Mariah
Oh.
attacked Toya. Did you forget about that? Mariah was the one who attacked Toya because Toya told the people at the hair salon that Lauren was not her husband's daughter. And Mariah was gunning for Toya the whole entire time until they got to the party at Dr. Aiden's house. And she was flicking her hair and doing all that and putting her hands all on Toya and stuff. Mariah started that. You can't say it was Toya's fault.
Yeah,
well,
because
Toya
Toya knew
started it
that
by
she wasn't supposed
repeating
to say that.
Mariah
Again,
kind of
here we are
reaction.
back to the kids. This is right back to the kids. Toya got away with saying that stuff about
Mm-hmm.
Mariah's family situation on a national platform that she wasn't ready to tell it on, and
But
everybody
is
mad
this
at
not
Mariah's reaction.
reality
Okay.
TV? Is this not supposed to be reality TV? I mean, you
It's
can't
supposed to be.
cut
You're
and
right.
paste
It's supposed to be
out of
reality
it. I
TV.
mean, if this
You're
is
right.
what it was, it what it is, what it is. Like they're
Right.
trying to cut. And you see how Simone shows that she takes care of not only her two sons but her husband too. Simone is showing her real reality. Nobody is showing their true realities on these shows. Not even Jackie. And Heavenly is just an embarrassment to the whole show, and she just needs to
Oh, heavenly
go.
is. Oh.
Heavenly carries the show on her back. You guys wouldn't even have a Married to Medicine to complain about if she wasn't there.
Oh,
Married to
But
Medicine was going for 3 years
we could
straight
pipe
before
down though.
Heavenly even came on
one at a
to the
time, y'all.
show.
Heavenly just does too much, right? I think in her mind of this, I'm producing this. I brought her on. This would it's she's getting the quad syndrome where she feels like she's above and beyond, and this wouldn't happen if it wasn't for me. This wouldn't go on if it wasn't for me. Like she just needs to dial it back because she's not showing her life. She's just in everybody else's life and everybody else's mess. She said, my marriage is not for sale. So, what is she talking about in her actual life outside of her daughter going to college? That's it. She's in everybody else's business, taking up for Jackie
She's not
and
taking up for
saying
Jackie.
herself, well,
She's doing Jackie's dirty work for her.
yeah,
If we pay attention, do we remember how Heavenly came on the show, and Jackie could not stand Mariah ever since she told her, "You don't know what it feels like to be a mother because you're not a mother." She
Yep.
Heavenly, and then that's when Heavenly came on the season, and she instantly started going after Mariah for no apparent reason. And Mariah was like, "Why are you coming at me so hard? I'm the one who got you on the show. I was rooting for you to be on the show for years, and they say they didn't want you because you was fat." And then ever since then, that's when she was coming for Mariah. Mariah's gone. Then she turned around and remember Toya said something slick to Jackie when they were somewhere. And that's when she started going after Toya real hard. Remember when her and Simone fell out, and then all of a sudden Heavenly started going at Simone. Then now Jackie and Quad falling out because now Jackie don't like Quad because she kept saying last year and year before last, "You're not there for us. We only talk to you when we film on the show." And every time there's somebody that Jackie has an issue with, Heavily goes after them. And that's why she was messing with Sweet Tea. And I didn't see it when Dr. Jackie said whatever she said to Sweet Tea at the bachelorette party. But Sweet Tea was mad at that. That's why she cursed Jackie out and said, "F you, B." And I didn't know that. I didn't see that part. But then Heavenly started coming at her. And then when Jackie told Sweet Tea she was making up with her on the bus, Heavenly talking about Jackie ain't gonna never forgive her. Why would you say that about that?
She
That's
said,
how
"Forgive
you.
that bitch."
I ain't want to say that part. But yeah, she said she never going. Jackie has Heavenly doing her dirty work. Jackie could not stand Heavenly when she first came on there. Remember, she called her fat, and she said she wasn't a real doctor. Said she was ignorant, and they played the flashback on the show last night. They didn't
Oh,
show the
wow.
whole part, but they played the flashback. Jackie doesn't like her. She just knows that Heavenly is dumb enough to do whatever she wants and do her dirty work, and that's why Simone really can't stand her.
And you know,
So
and you can tell that she's trying to draw a wedge into Jackie and Simone not really rekindling their relationship because
She
when they had
already did.
because when she her they got in an argument, her and Simone, about when Simone said, this is 20 years worth of friendship. And I think Heavenly over inserts herself to try to prove to Jackie, I'm a good friend, I'm a good friend. And it's just not a good look in the way that she's showing that she's a good friend and coming after these people, in Jackie's defense.
But Heavenly already
I
has
don't think that she
drawn a
goes after
wedge.
those people for Jackie per se. Um, Not at all. That's not
Larger,
what
we
I
must not
was.
be watching the same show.
Right,
I
because
watch
none of them have
exactly the
perfect,
same show. I watch exactly
none
the
of
We
them
same
can
have
agree and
show,
perfect
and I
disagree.
see
We
how
can agree. Listen,
I watch exactly the same show, and I see how when anybody calls Dr. Heavenly fat, it's not body shaming, but Sweet and Sour comes on for 20 minutes, and somebody says something about her and it's body shaming. I see that when Dr. Heavenly responds to something, it's a problem, but when other people start stuff and respond to it, it's not a problem. So I see exactly what you guys see. I just don't see it from your perspective because that's not where I see it from.
but nobody is saying anything to Heavenly. Heavenly is putting herself in these other people's situations and making it about her. Nobody said
Okay.
anything about her, child, her husband. Well, they said, it ended up being about, and Mariah started that about him being a cheater. But in
Which is
actuality, no one has said anything about Heavenly or her family. And she's always inserting herself. And that becomes a problem where other people, downplay or may say slick, stuff to Heavenly because she just overly inserts herself in none of her business. Like none of that is her business.
so even she said tonight when she was recapping that all season long they edited her like she was just blurting weird shit out all the whole time. And I even was like, where's the context for that? That didn't make any sense as a viewer. I wanted to see what happened 2 minutes before that and 2 minutes after that because that scene didn't make sense. And she confirmed that they did cut her in a way where even there were times when Sweet and Sour was saying off stuff to her, and then Dr. Heavenly's just saying stuff that makes her sound like a bully to the girl and making her cry. So there's all kinds of aspects that we don't necessarily see, and editing is definitely part of it. But yeah, I just like who I like. I like Dr. Heavenly. I don't like Toya. Dr. Simone is an op. Dr. Jackie
I
could do a
don't
lot
like
better.
none of
So
them.
that's why you
I don't
feel
like
that way
none of
then.
them.
Because
Okay,
Yeah.
y'all.
Bethany
Okay,
is
we got
so
two other
messed up.
people in here that haven't had an opportunity to speak yet. Jackie's ego and Quad. Who is Jackie's ego? You not gonna take yourself off mute? Hello.
Is that Dre or
Okay.
Jackie?
I don't know. It don't have no name on it.
What's up, y'all? This is Mr. Motivation. What's going
Quad is
Oh,
Mr. Motivation. Jackie's ego is
That's Dre.
Jezebel.
Dre and Jezebel,
You
one
know
of them.
Jezebel. Why you hiding, friend? We miss you.
because you said something about Candy Click tonight.
I know. She showed
Je-
up. Only thing I had to do is say Candy 3 times and
Yeah,
Jezebel showed.
she'll show up.
Why you got yourself on mute, Jezebel? But anyway, how you doing, Mr. Motivation?
I'm doing pretty good. I didn't want nothing to share. I was calling. I was gonna tell you that I enjoyed the reunion. I really did. It was
Okay.
good, and actually, the show tonight was pretty good. What you did. So Married to Medicine reunion. I enjoyed it. I would give it probably an 8 out of 10.
Okay.
It's give us the old housewife feel. You know, like back in the earlier seasons, how
But
it
that's
was.
only because Phaedra on there that's giving us
I
the
can
whole
believe
house.
it. I can believe that. Because that's actually the first time I've ever said that about a Married to Medicine reunion, honestly. And how they got the
Okay.
husbands, yeah. So anyway, um, so yeah, that and then also I was gonna say I'm proud for Kenya Moore. That's what's up. I'm glad she doing. I ain't no hate. I'm a
They
participant.
open tomorrow. You can get your beard done. She doing whatever she said for men. So starting tomorrow.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
She
And
got open spots.
and I hope I don't know. I know I don't what this question. Well, you anyway. Well, I'm gonna say this.
Hey.
I was noticing that they getting ready to do the housewives and stuff. I hope they don't make it like too young in a sense. You get what I'm saying? Like, cause I'm used to. I like the dynamic of the mature. You know what I'm saying? Like the 40 and up.
Yeah.
I hope they don't
Yeah.
make it too young. I really
Bring
don't.
30 somethings in here
Yeah,
and
I don't
just
want. Yeah. And so anyway, from that, I'm done with that. And then also, it was another topic that you did. What was the first one that you talked about?
Apollo cheating, media takeout reporting my story, Kenya Moore's hair spa, Candy defending Andy,
That's it.
Reesa. Oh, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say that. I was gonna say something about the Tamron all. I
Okay, go
actually
ahead.
enjoyed that. I think, listen, you hit the nail on the hammer, Michelle. Cause she would have been back. I promise you, she would have been back. Candy love money, and I ain't no hater. Hell, we all need money. We all gonna be swimming around here, but from a real world, I feel like Candy would have went back if Bravo didn't cut her episodes like they did
Oh,
Nene.
we
That's
know
just
that.
what it is.
We know
And
that.
so
Candy said herself they were gonna have to drag her off the show. And they did, I
line,
guess.
she did say that. And
Yeah.
and with the media takeout thing, that that's it's crazy, but just gotta like it's just Michelle, like I don't even know what the hell to say. It's just crazy
What?
how I'm just like the media takeout. Didn't you spoke about that, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, like you don't think that's kind of odd in a sense?
What's odd? Did they use my story and they credited me?
Oh, I thought you was talking about another. Okay, no, I didn't hear that. Okay, well, I got here later.
What
Michelle,
you
wait.
talking about, Mr. Motivation?
Oh, wait a minute. So they credit you? What they do? See, I thought you
They
was talking about
said
another story that was on TMZ.
no, I was talking about the story, my Porsche story about Porsche having a new
Oh,
man.
show it. Michelle, show it to me. I got in here late. Shit, I thought.
Make it big. I can't see it.
You
Oh,
can't
see,
see it?
I didn't
Oh,
see that.
there.
And then they said down here at the bottom, they said, but
Wow.
Porsche may be ready to move on. Media Takeout learned that a popular Atlanta podcaster, Michelle Brown, is claiming that Porsche has moved on. Michelle says Porsche is dating a quote rich African man who is married. She also added that the man's name begins with the letter C.
See.
I said it.
Watch out, Michelle, because you know Portia is dangerous.
I mean,
And y'all all live in
Listen,
Well,
Atlanta.
you did say allegedly when
what's she
you
gonna be
said it.
dangerous to me for
They,
when
Ask
the people see
Jamie
her
why
out
she was
in the
dangerous to
street?
her.
but
She
they
gotta
didn't
do.
quote your allegedly, Michelle. You said allegedly. So what? She can't sue you. You said allegedly before you said it.
I did.
Now they need
But
to
I didn't
quote
say
your
no
allegedly.
names. I just said start with a
Right.
C, honey.
Mm.
You know, you
wow.
like to walk past alleys, and you know she like to catch women in alleys, Michelle. So
Not
watch
in the
out.
I don't be walking in no alley. Let's start there.
You said that's where you
Wait a
saw
minute, in no
Jamie
alley,
at
because I
that
don't be walking.
time.
I'm not an alley cat. I don't be
Hell,
walking in
you
no
won't even go in
alley.
the liquor store after a certain hour.
You said that's where you saw
I do not
Junkie
go to the
doing his
liquor store after
business.
dark. No
Okay,
respectable Southern woman would be in the liquor store
this
after
is
dark. Come on.
crazy.
That's
Can
true.
we talk
Yeah, I
Would
more
tell
y'all
about
you
go to
what.
the
Candy?
liquor store after dark? No.
Can we talk more
Am I
about
the only one?
Candy and how
Go
trifling
ahead.
and backstabbing she continued to be?
So
I
what did you
want to
think
say
about Candy
something
and what she
before,
did
because
on
I'm about to go off, Michelle. But I just wanted to
okay.
say Kandi is doing exactly what she should do. She's not going against white women because they don't need her to go against white women. They're going to use the other white women to go against Brandy. Well, they can't go Brandy because Andy already admitted that. But they're going to use the other white women to go against Leah. And he, you know, the one he going to use? He going to use Ramona so she can get back on the show. Because
Mm,
remember, he cut her out. So he
okay.
going to use
And what
Ramona.
about
And he,
Cynthia? Why was Cynthia on Watch What Happens Live? I missed it.
because she wanted to show us her new lips and her new cheeks.
No, I looked at that too last night. You know, I like Cynthia. She was on
Uh-huh.
to
She
promote her.
do.
Did you watch BMF, Michelle?
Oh yeah, I had well,
Got you.
I watched BMF, but I
Got
haven't
you.
started watching the new season.
Yeah, she was on basically on
Oh
there,
yeah, okay, that
and
show
she
right
yeah she
there.
was promoting that. Yeah, and so yeah, I enjoyed it.
Okay, I missed it. I gotta watch it. I
Yeah,
saw, you know how my DVR was recording and it cut off right when I saw Cynthia was gonna be on there, and I was like, oh, okay.
she looked and Michelle that darn bold and bougie. I ain't gonna bring it up
Um,
now, but that's a good show.
okay, we'll talk about it one day.
All
I
right.
gotta catch up. All right, yeah, she on BMF. What's she playing? A nurse or something? Let me go to the next. Okay, there go her and who is that? Candace. And there she is on BMF. New show alert. So excited to finally share. Had the pleasure of playing the role of Gloria, the ex-wife. Oh, she the ex-wife. Okay. Was she on the first episode?
I ain't see her.
Okay, so that's cool. I think Neo was on the first episode. He's supposed to be playing now. Meech is in Atlanta, and Meech
That show is
is
horrible.
went to Atlantic
That
with the
show is
Magic
so
City.
bad.
You don't like BMF? I like BMF. I
No,
don't
he
think.
talks like they got a battery pack in his
Yeah,
back and
he
they
can't.
pushing the
He.
buttons as he's talking. Like somebody don't know how to type and they just like tap 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 tap.
I love the Stars universe. I watch them all. But anyway, anything else, y'all? Who else in here? Did Jezebel finally unmute herself?
Yes, I'm here.
Mhm.
Don't get no attitude with me, Jackie's ego.
Cause y'all
Well,
was
you
arguing earlier about something. I don't know. I had muted myself.
Is that Jackie or is Phaedra? That's Phaedra.
That's Phaedra when she was pregnant, and that's like how big Jackie's ego is.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Well,
I just called in to say that Simone is a liar. She lying on Quad, and she just mad at Heavenly. She got misdirected anger. She really mad at Jackie, but she ain't gonna go off on Jackie because she too scared to go off on Jackie. And y'all keep questioning Jackie and Heavenly's friendship, but Jackie is really like Heavenly. She just got like a little reputation to uphold, so she too scared. At least Heavenly is honest and out and open about her stuff. I like Heavenly, but Jackie just like Heavenly. She just don't want nobody to know it. And did y'all see how
I
she
can see
made?
that.
Yeah, did y'all
I,
see how she made that whole thing about herself? And she didn't even like. Maybe they edited it, but she did say like I care about my patients and stuff. But then it was like they checked on me, and Quad didn't call me, or blah blah blah. Like you ain't the
and
one.
Heaven can't stand to see me cry. Really?
Yeah, like what did all
Right.
that have to do with what she said? I do
Yeah,
think
I
she
didn't like it. It was no accountability whatsoever. And then it's like when they started talking about blaming Quad for leaking the video, it's almost like the leaked video
yeah.
wasn't the problem. It was what you said in the video. That's the problem. You
Right.
know?
Because to me it's like, which I do think Jackie is sorry, whether that's because she's embarrassed or whatever. I do think she means it, but at the same time it's like she too old for that. But can she
Too old.
change at her
Well,
age?
she
Like
didn't have the
60.
teleprompter. You remember when she's on her IG, it was like she was reading cue cards in a teleprompter. But since the show was being taped right then and there,
Yeah.
wasn't able to gather those same and then still have that
Oh my
emotion. Got off track.
But
Okay,
you
Dr.
could
Heavenly said in her thing that there was a much longer apology and it was cut out. She said that. It was a much longer,
Oh,
heartfelt apology in there.
Probably.
okay.
I don't know if you guys saw, like, when Jackie was talking, it looked like she kind of like couldn't talk and her eyes were teared up, and then she would say something, but none of it went together. They
But a
chopped
tear
her
never
thing up.
came
She
down.
literally apologized, and it was very
A tear
beautiful, they
never
said.
came.
But you know
Quad
what?
never
That
had a
makes
tear, and Jackie never had a tear.
they were crying. You know they be
They were
editing
crying.
and
She was
it
her makeup
chops
was
it up.
messed up.
Child. They need to
All I
zoom
want to
in.
know is
Comments that I
why.
made during a 2020 live interview with one of my castmates. First and most importantly, to
Turn
Black
off the
women and
comment.
mothers, including your friends, families, and the medical community who cares for you. Because my words left you hurt and feeling unsupported, I want you to know I hear you, I see you, I believe you, and I apologize from the bottom of my heart. I am brokenhearted over this. The guilt and reality that I have hurt and offended people, especially Black women, and some of my own patients, pains me to my core. As I look back over the 2-hour video again and again, I
2
admit
hours?
that I used the wrong words and descriptions to properly convey my concerns regarding maternal mortality related to women of color. But the fact is, we must do more because we are still dying more. If I could say it all over again, here's how I'd say it. When experiencing a health matter, keep a log of your concerns and symptoms so that you can provide them accurately to your physician. Have a buddy system, someone who can advocate for you when you're with a physician, especially when pregnant. Know that a second and third opinion is not just sometimes warranted, but necessary. I thank you for taking your time.
Blah blah blah.
Yeah, teleprompter.
We
Oh,
want to
can
hear.
I
We want to hear the offending. We're
can
gonna
I say
remind
something?
ourselves. Yes, go ahead. What?
I don't want to age shame because I said she's too old for that, and y'all be saying
You
I
did.
age shame. What I meant by
did.
that was that that's not what I meant. What I meant was like she's too like
Season.
maybe she's set in her ways.
Accomplished.
Yeah, like when she
Don't
gonna
let
learn?
Michelle gaslight you, Jazzy Bell.
Yeah, stop gaslighting me. When is
Let me
Jackie gonna?
wait. Let me. I want to hear the offended stuff, and we could talk about how she shouldn't have said it. Hold on. This it.
Sometimes, as African American women, we're a bit more dramatic, and that you go to the doctor and you complain and you complain and you complain, and you're not taken serious because you cried wolf the entire pregnancy.
That ain't me, boo. I don't know what you're talking about, but go ahead.
I didn't say you. I just said as African American women, we want to also make sure you're being serious with your doctor and not playing the game so I can take you off work. Because then we see you 25 times in the pregnancy. It's hard to believe that there's a true problem when there's a true problem.
Oh, yeah, that was bad.
That's who should be canceled and not Simone for speaking facts that somebody drowned in Quad's pool.
That part.
I mean,
That's who should be canceled.
But was that really
And look, it
like?
was a 2-hour video, and it's still on Dr. Heavenly's page. So I don't understand why she was mad at people for pulling that clip out, because this is the actual video right here.
And why her
From
friend didn't take that video down?
right.
Well,
She said
Jackie
she asked
told
her,
it wasn't
should she take it down? And
Jackie said, no, leave it up.
Heavenly is
Because
lying
she
larger if she
said,
don't stop being Heavenly's
because she said
spokesperson.
that it was
Right. I don't
context.
believe
I
that
feel
Heavenly
like
said.
she
Heavenly
said
says whatever fits her narrative.
Wait, why would Heavenly lie
if she
about that?
loves Dr. Jackie so much, she would have definitely taken it down had Dr.
But
Jackie
She
why?
asked her.
loves
But
Dr.
as a
Did they
Jackie.
have
She
friend,
a
keeps her on the
conversation and
show.
that she decided that
but
she
as
didn't
a
need it down
But as a
because she,
friend, why would I have to go ask? I know that something's on my platform that potentially could have got you disbarred and not talking to, the vice president, all of these things. I'm just gonna you do a solid and I'm just gonna take it down because this is showing my friend in a bad light and it happens to be on my platform. It shouldn't be a question involved.
That's not
Like, and
really
then
a
you come to your friend and you say, "Hey, I took that video down. It was on my platform. It's got you in whatever the conversation may be, but I took it down because I didn't want people to continue to come and search it
Go
and click it."
back and
You
replicate
know what I'm
it and
saying?
whatever. Yeah.
But it's
yeah,
already
I can
been
see
chopped
that
and
the point.
screwed and shared. So what's the point of taking
Yeah.
it
Yeah,
down?
well, you're right.
Well, we're saying because if Heavenly's saying, "Well, I asked Jackie, she told me I ain't have to take it down." Well, no, don't ask Jackie. Just take it down.
But why are y'all
But if sometimes it could be seen as like, oh, I'm guilty of something if you take it down. She literally
right?
doesn't. She said she apologized for how she said the comments. So that means that she believes that what she said happens is real, right? So there's nothing
Well,
wrong with her telling
here's the
the truth
thing. I
about what they
agree
have
with,
done.
to be honest, I agree with Dr. Jackie. You know what I'm saying?
No, what
Because
is wrong
no,
with
no, no,
you?
no. No, no, no. It's just that only certain people can say that. Like I can say it as a
Nobody
representative.
can
No,
No.
say
no,
that.
that I
Every
see
person, no,
at
every
my
person who
job.
goes into a doctor's office, I don't care how many times they go, should be taken seriously. So
No,
generalizing,
I'm
wait, please don't talk over me on my platform. Generalizing any type of pain to a group of people is wrong. To say black women do this is wrong. If you said one person was a hypochondriac, that's one thing. But to say black women cry wolf, you can't say. I don't understand how anybody would agree
Well,
with that. That's
I
wrong. And
wasn't
as a
no, no,
black
no,
woman, I'm offended.
I wasn't able to clarify what I was saying. I wasn't saying I was
Okay.
agreeing with everything she was saying as far as the race part, but I do agree with people in general. You see them at the emergency room all the time trying to, get an excuse to go, not to go to work.
What?
You see people.
Well,
I
I
mean,
think
it's true.
What's the
I had a
problem?
girl.
What's the
I
problem?
had a girl at my job, and she happened to be white. But every other day, she came to work complaining about this, that, and the other. And it's like, but then we see you at the park with your kids. But then you go to the doctor. I'm just saying,
You
it's
talking
people
about
out
that one
there
girl?
that
How are you saying? But I don't
I'm
understand how you
saying that
generalize. You
people
saying
that
there's a person.
people
You're saying
that
there's
do
a
that
person.
people that do that make it harder on the people that really do have issues. And they finally came in and said, "Hey, this is going on with me." But then the doctors had to deal with complicated over here. And so they group everybody in a box to where they stop believing everybody. And it's sad that it
No.
happens that way, but they do that.
No, that I think that right there, what Dr. Jackie did, that puts out a bad narrative that would probably scare some black women
Definitely.
from going to the doctor because they feel like they're not going to be believed. And it also takes black people a little bit more time to go to the doctor because they feel like everything would just pass over and they'll be okay. And then by the time they do get to the doctor, telling them all their symptoms and stresses they've been going through, then they feel like, oh, well, you're fine now, so what's wrong? And that's how they can't find a lot of things that be wrong with people, underlying conditions that they may have because of people like Dr. Jackie. So I don't agree with that at all.
Well,
And it's a
I
long
just said
it's a
it's a partial
and it's
agreement. I
a
didn't agree with everything.
hold on. And it's a long time stereotype of black women being guinea well, it's not a stereotype, but black women were guinea pigs in the medical field and they feel like we don't feel pain the way Caucasian women do. So we can give birth, we can do this, we can do this, and we don't feel pain. And so to say that a black woman is saying that she's feeling pain and not really feeling pain, it's kind of reinforcing those negative stereotypes and that racism. So yeah, it's a slippery slope for you to say you agree with any of that. Okay. But I don't want to talk about that no more. I'm like, y'all didn't ruin my day.
I can have a partial agreement. I didn't say I agreed with the color part.
Listen, you can agree with whatever you want to agree with. I just said y'all done ruined my day because I can't think of any black person who would say something like that. Because at the end of the day, you saying that a pill popper or whoever would do it, and so it makes us look bad. It's still wrong because at the end of the day, everybody should be taken seriously if they come into a hospital or go into a doctor's office and say they're
I'm
feeling
not
pain.
saying that they shouldn't be taken serious. What I'm saying is it makes it harder when you're having to deal with that. That's all I'm saying. When you're dealing with somebody that has you, I'm just going,
Latoya, they understand what you're saying. It's just like I kind of I think Jackie's motive, like I understood what she was trying to say. She just used the wrong wording and she shouldn't have attached that to specifically black women. She shouldn't have said it.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I understand what she
but
said and
what
how she
Michelle is
addressed
saying
it is entirely wrong. But I do have a certain portion of what she said, how we can't tell if you're not being serious and you're having to deal with multiple people, not putting a race card on it, but just people in general. Like I said,
But
I
she
was a
did put the
supervisor.
right.
I had
But
to
no,
deal with people calling
but it's
into work saying that they
but
had
okay,
this, that, and the
we
other
can
going on.
argue about this all night, but she did put a race on it. That's the point of the
Well, but
conversation is that she said that black women cry wolf and try to
Well,
get off
I
work.
got
And that is the
y'all jumped
problem.
down my throat because when I said I agree with Jack, but then y'all took it from me and I didn't get to say with partially of what she was saying. I wasn't able to clarify. That's all that was.
But as a doctor, she has a totally different standard she has to live up
Of
to as
course,
opposed to a
that's what I'm saying.
supervisor
I
at
said I can
9 to
say that,
5.
but she can't. I can say that, but she can't. She has a totally different license, a totally different platform, a totally different obligations. But I can say that because I don't have that obligation.
excuse me.
Okay.
How Stacy, how can you say that about Dr. Jackie? But then just a minute ago, I think it was you. You said that there was nothing wrong with Simone sitting on that couch bringing up that little girl's death.
Those are totally not the same, Jersey Belle.
But those are still two very
No, it's not. Jackie has a code of ethics that she has to uphold and she has to stand by.
and Simone doesn't.
Simone was just talking about an actual event that happened and was in the news.
Okay,
It's
so
totally
yeah,
different.
they're two different things, but it's like how can you hold one to one standard and not the other to the same standard?
Easy
Because that
because
was out of line for Simone to do
It's
and
not the
say.
same.
no, it wasn't. She was talking about a situation that happened at her house. Simone didn't say, well, you know that black little girls die in pools because they can't swim.
Yeah,
She
Oh, but
didn't
it's
the
say
not the
same
that.
same.
way.
I think the issue with Simone saying that was again that they hold each other kind of accountable to not say certain things on camera, and for Quad to like kind of warn her and be like, "Please, Simone, don't, Simone, no," and then Simone do it anyway. I guess she's feeling the way about that,
Oh,
and
so
that people
Michelle,
are
you
saying that.
agree? You
And then the yelling too she did. Why was she yelling at her that she was such a good friend while bringing that up? That was bizarre, you guys. That's like some twisted stuff.
Simone
LRG, you
yelled
not
at
gonna
When
get
people on
nowhere
the
today.
everybody.
platform talking over each other the same way, when you
LRG, you
get
not
And on that
somebody
note,
groceries,
and on that
same
note,
way.
we have beat this dead horse, honey. So, anything else y'all want to say before I go?
Well, we
Yeah,
didn't
I'm gonna
talk
ask
about
you a
Kandi.
question.
You didn't talk about who?
We didn't talk
Kandi.
about Kandi. We didn't get,
Okay,
a chance to talk about the interview.
okay, go ahead.
who?
Well, I feel that Kandi is only speaking about saving Grace with Andy is because, like she said, she
Oh
still
my
has
God.
upcoming projects. Has she not had anything else going on with Andy and no prospects and they was hanging her out to the wolves, she would have told the business. And so she just trying to save future job endeavors and that's it, and that's all. She kissing ass.
Oh,
No
definitely. She
shit.
want to keep that connection open. Come on, Jasmine,
Yep.
be honest.
What are y'all? Why are y'all still talking about Candy? Is she not even on the
Because we
show no
talked about her
more?
earlier today. What are you saying? She's taking up for Andy.
Okay, so
You missed
y'all
that
had an
part, didn't
issue. You guys had an issue when she didn't partner with Bethany when Bethany was running Nene under the bus. Now you guys have an issue that
I did not
she's
have a
now
problem
let
with
me
her not
yes you
partnering.
did. Yes you did. Now you have an issue that she's on her own island standing up for herself and securing her job.
On
Which
her
one
own
what do you
island.
what yes.
Okay.
What
Thank
do
you
you
so
want her
much,
to do?
Jezebel,
What you want from her?
for
Her
this
blood?
conversation. Thank you for attending my TED Talk. You're right, Jezebel.
Oh, what you want me to say? What you want me to say?
No, I just want you to be you.
Is this a bashing session?
No. This is an end to the lie.
Kandi sounds very smart to me.
Okay, you read
I'm
the
happy
comment?
for Kandi.
Me
It's the
too,
first
I'm
LRG.
happy.
I'm happy for
I'm
her.
happy for Kandi too. I wish
It-
Kandi
it-
all the success in the world, and we will see a lot more of her on Instagram,
As long
You're
Snapchat.
right.
as she
She
don't
does
come back
that all
on
the
my
time.
TV, I'm fine with Kandi. I
Yes.
and you
can't
know,
stand her on my TV.
you know
Well,
what
it's
else?
the victim
Thanks for
shaming
having
too.
me,
He
Michelle.
didn't like nobody insinuating that she was taking people in the dungeon. You know what I'm saying? And she took offense to that.
What
And
does that
so if
have to
those
do
ladies,
with Kandi
and so if
though?
those ladies are saying that something went wrong and they're over in, if and like she said, I don't drink, but it may be somebody else's vice. So don't push alcohol upon them and then have them engaging in different things that they're not comfortable with, because that's how people
What?
become victims, is that they're in positions and situations that they're not comfortable with. And she was basically saying that those ladies chose to do this and they chose to do that, not that
They
anybody did
did.
wrong to her. And I don't like that.
What does that have to
I
do
don't
with
like that either.
Kandi? What does that
It
have to
was
do with
victim
her?
shaming a bit. It was victim shaming a
No, it
bit.
wasn't.
Yes, it was. Like, sure, we
Kinda
all
did.
have free reign, but at the end of the day, your boss can kind of influence you to do certain
Yeah.
things. If you want to be
Right.
cool with
Okay,
the
so
boss,
that
you want to
means
Because
make
the power
sure
dynamic.
you're not ruffling any feathers. You want to socialize. You want to be sociable. So yes, Andy pulling out the cocaine, like that.
so
You wouldn't do it, but there are certain
Allegedly.
people who would. I'm
Michelle.
just saying, like
so
I don't
you
know.
think
Andy
that
calling people on FaceTime talking about he want to sex up somebody and he want her to watch. Like all of those things are cringe, whether he apologizes or not. He has a certain level of authority over these people, and for him to, it's like follow the leader. He's proven this example. He getting drunk, high, doing all these things, and I guess everybody else is expected to follow suit. And those that don't,
what
it's
does
probably
that
looked at
have
as,
to do with
not being a
Kandi?
cool kid.
What does
But
that have
That's
to
true.
do
Michelle,
Like
with
he
Kandi?
has groped the ladies on Watch What Happens Live, kissed them with their husbands in the audience, done all kinds of stuff that I bet had he not been their boss, they would have never let that happen. Never.
You
But
know it.
because of the power dynamic of him being who he is, they went along with it and ha-ha'd it off. But they may have been very uncomfortable with it.
Exactly.
Oh, so I see what kind of party y'all are. Y'all the type, y'all the ones that think Lizzo guilty too. Oh, okay. I got y'all. Yeah.
That what? Who?
Y'all
Michelle.
think that Lizzo is guilty as well, right?
Oh no, I didn't think she was guilty.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, I didn't
Wait a
think
minute.
that.
Too Adorable
I don't
said,
think
wait a minute.
Apollo is
Let
guilty.
me let me read this comment. Too Adorable said, my prior gyno was like Jackie and told me to go home because it was in my head. I got a new Asian female gyno that diagnosed me with uterine cancer. She informed me there's a rise in Black women.
Oh
Wow.
my gosh, sorry.
Well, prayers to you too, Adorable. I hope you are receiving the proper treatment now. It's just so unfortunate. Like, I guess I hold a special place in my heart for this because when I was going through my situation with fibroids and stuff, I went to 3, 4, 5 doctors, and yeah, it was kind of I was feeling like it was the same thing because a lot of people don't take you seriously. Like,
Right.
what is my pain any less than somebody else's pain? Like, you feel like I'm lying. And so, yeah, and then I had an experience with a nurse, and that's a whole nother thing. When I was in the hospital, she was acting like, like I wasn't in pain. I was literally crying and shaking. And I guess she thought I was a drug head or something. She wouldn't give me no pain medicine. Like
Yeah.
so yes, I'm really offended when people say stuff like that.
Like your nerve was exposed and she offered you Tylenol.
Can I
Yes,
just
yes.
relate
Yeah,
to you, Michelle?
exactly.
Can I just relate to you for a moment?
Uh-huh.
I went through the same thing. Going to the doctor, it's personal female problems and so forth. And they think that you're coming there for pain medication. And I live in a predominantly white area. We don't have many, Black doctors. And
That's why they
You
thought
know,
that.
I went with my gut and I got a third opinion, and just so happened he actually was one of the doctors, and my son played basketball, so he just knew me on a more personal level and seen me, you know. And so I got a referral to him, and turned out that I had to have a partial hysterectomy, and that's why I was having lower, pains. I had, tumors on my uterus and so forth. And so when I say that what I said about Jackie, it's not that I agree with what she's saying, but I feel that there are patients that came before me that probably played in the doctor's face, and then they start treating everybody and lumping them in the same, and it's not
That's
fair.
still wrong.
You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
you're right. I
It's
mean,
still
I
wrong.
see what you're saying. It's
That's
just wrong.
all I'm saying. And
I
so
don't
I
think
just feel
any
that
doctor, I don't care how many people come to you and you feel like they drug it. I just don't think that any doctor, like doctors have the responsibility to treat patients
they
who
do.
say,
They do. I agree
so
with that. But
when
what
she
I'm saying
said
is,
that, that was
it's
an
just
issue.
right, but just to the fact that it's some of these other patients that play with these doctors, and you make it hard for the rest of us that are really going through stuff. You know what I'm saying? And so we all get lumped in the same category, So I'm just saying, on that part, I agree when she get those patients that's playing, and you know what I'm saying? It's hard for her to believe, but as a doctor, you just come here and do what I ask you to do and do the research. That's it. That's all. Don't pin me against the next one or nothing. You take me as my situation individually, and that's it, you know?
There's a couple
So
things I think. Like, did you guys ever see those TikToks of people in the medical profession showing you excerpts from the medical book about how Black patients are perceived to this as opposed to that? Have you guys seen those?
I haven't
Yeah.
seen the TikTok, but I've read
But you've heard
stories.
about that? Like, so it's
Yeah, yeah.
literally they're taught this. So then add that with some bias, right? Whether it's implicit or racial, whatever type of bias you have. So now you went to school, and in school they told you this lie, and now you have these biases from society that you're like, well, they could probably take it or whatever. But then when it's your own, like with this Dr. Jackie thing, that's why it's so disheartening, is because you would expect her to have known the right words to say because she is an advocate for us. You see what I'm saying? So that's where my disappointment came in. But I also feel like her leaving it up. And when you watch the whole thing, I went back and watched it twice, y'all. It still sounded horrible to me. But I was trying to hear it how she was trying to say she said it.
And
And I
so
was like, it
that's
feels
the
so
point.
wrong.
And she left up the whole thing, and 5 years from now, somebody else may pull it up, and it still will become a thing. You know what I'm saying? Because it's 2 hours worth of footage, and despite her apology based off of that one thing that she said, there's a lot of other things she said that kinda forms people's opinions about her. I won't want that up, but,
right.
Can I
But
defend Andy Cohen for a minute, please?
Yes, go
come
right
on,
ahead.
Judy.
Because if you look at the girls' trip that Leah was on with Porsha and all of them, she was horrible on that show. Huh?
No, I'm agreeing with you because Michelle doesn't watch all that. She don't even know who Leah is. She don't know who Brandy is. So go ahead, go ahead.
I'm glad you know that. I'm
You
glad
watch
you know
it.
that. I really don't, but,
Continue. She don't know
I
their
try.
character and how they act. Go ahead.
She was horrible on that show. She was complaining a lot. She was sick for no reason. Nobody knew what was wrong with her. She was on her period. It was just so bad. Then the next day she was fine. She was drinking to be able to fit in with those women on New York. She can't blame that on them because we saw her when she wasn't drinking. Even on New York, she wanted to fight Ramona. She wanted to fight Sonia. She thought everybody was being racist. It was crazy. So she can't blame that on them. They're going to go back and get that footage, and they're going to see that it was Leah who had the problem. She was going off on Porsha Giselle. She was going off on everybody for no reason. Like the women from Salt Lake City was like, what is wrong with her? I mean, it was just like she was just mad. She wouldn't even do her hair. It looked like she didn't even take a shower. So she can't blame alcohol.
Stacey, you see Michelle's face? That's a face. That's a look of confusion because she don't even know what you're talking about.
Why
But
you
you
doing
know
me
what
like
But yeah,
I'm
she
the
wanted
only
to
one
sit
on
there.
camera, so of course she sees my face. Y'all not bold enough to even turn on
I
y'all's
just
cameras.
want to
But
make sure
that's
she
okay.
paid attention.
I'm gonna turn. Let me put my glasses on, Michelle. I'm gonna turn my
Let me
camera
turn
on.
my camera on because she think
Don't
that
worry
people
about it.
don't
'Cause
want to
look,
be
we get
seen.
ready.
Look
Don't
at
turn it
Tita's
on now. We
bonnet.
get ready to go.
Don't turn your camera off.
I'm gonna
Michelle
do
up
it.
there want to blame Andy and don't even know what these women be doing.
But no, Jazzy Bell, you see what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? Like Leah
Hey, Large.
cannot do that.
What man
Yes,
is that?
no, I
Huh?
agree with you.
And all
Hey,
and
look
all
at y'all. Okay, y'all real people. Look at this.
Hi. She really
Well,
can't
I
do
came
Already
on
got a
camera a
picture of
couple
Andy
times,
Cohen.
Michelle, but
Oh,
then
there
you
she
start
is.
telling people they didn't have to, so I just stopped turning my camera on.
Ooh, no, I
And
would
then you
prefer
come
that
on late
people.
night,
Yeah, but I would
and we be
prefer that
thumbs
y'all
up.
be on camera because it's like people be thinking that I'm talking to bots or something. Because I'm like, why? I be on YouTube late at night scrolling and stuff, and I'm like, why everybody else get calls and they be face on the camera, but nobody ever wants to be on camera with me?
Well,
because
they're
they live
not
in a different
boring.
time zone than
Like
the
y'all
East Coast.
ashamed of me or something. Y'all don't want to be
I'm not
seen on my
ashamed.
live.
I didn't have any lipstick on right now.
Right,
It's
you and
all
your polka dot, you got your red lip. Like I done took a shower. I've been out in the rain. Like it's hard over here for a lady, so I'm going back off.
you cute.
Well, y'all were
Whatever. You cute.
beautiful.
I gotta get my hair done tomorrow. That's why I keep patting it. So it is what it
Yeah,
is.
the
I
fro
appreciate
is throwing, honey.
you look cute. And
Thank you.
larger, you look cute the 5 seconds I saw you.
Right on, thanks.
You really finna go?
Well, what do you
Are you going to go to
what do you like?
Patreon
Well, oh
Y'all
where
wait,
Dr.
wait,
Heavenly is?
Michelle.
Are you going to go over there where Dr. Heavenly is?
No, I go to Patreon. Y'all, I mean, what we gonna talk? I guess it's been a while since I've been on Patreon. Y'all want me on Patreon tonight? It's late though.
It's
Why
really
That's why
late
I
somebody
was
right
trying to
comment
get
talking
off
about
now.
so that
It's
I
too
could
late.
go.
about
Oh, because like
Patreon?
I be trying to get to Patreon by midnight. When it's past midnight, I'd be like, okay, I'll do Patreon tomorrow. But like,
What happened to
Patreon is like,
regular hours, Michelle? People work.
you know, I live such a soft life that I don't
That's
get
your
up till like
entrepreneur.
1.
Uh-huh.
Oh no, she didn't.
I get
Michelle
up like
wanted
I
to leave
did go
you.
live earlier today though. I went live about 3 or 4 on my other channel. Because they got the vertical lives now. So I did a vertical live over there and we was talking and stuff. So I may start doing those in the afternoon. But because I don't be like, I don't know, the way my time is set up, like I just be doing all kind of stuff in the day. And by the time I'm ready to go live, it's like 8 or 9 o'clock. And I know 8 o'clock is prime time for everybody else. So I try to get everybody else to go and then I go at like 9 or 10. That's just how I do it. But I'll try to go earlier if y'all want me earlier.
But before you go, Michelle, can I ask you a question? What did you
Sure.
think about your vice president in Selma, Alabama, talking about some freaking stuff that ain't had nothing to do with Selma, Alabama?
One thing I don't talk about is politics.
She ain't no politician. She is a regular black.
You just call her my vice
Allegedly, she's a
president.
black woman. Allegedly.
Allegedly. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
She's
I
a
just wanted to skip the
racial.
subject
No,
to make it
I
lighter.
don't have anything against Kamala Harris. I really don't. I just don't like to talk politics because I'm just so like
Well, let's talk Paulo. I want to talk about your
no.
best friend.
Who Apollo?
Yes,
No,
and then
Apollo gonna get Michelle. No, y'all know he got a temper.
We
Kenya
already talked
said
about
he is
Apollo
a
and Peter, and
raging
I called Peter.
maniac
And,
ex-con.
no, but we didn't get to have an opinion. We seen in the
okay,
chat that they were
what's your opinion about y'all? Just be y'all be gaslighting me. I've been trying to get off for 15 years. Come right in. Come right in. What about Apollo?
Well, here's what I'm gonna say. And listen, because I'm not mad at Apollo because he's so player that he's gonna get caught on the ring camera and the text messages, and old girl ain't going nowhere. That's how he got it. Like she's not going nowhere. So I'm high-fiving Apollo in the air. Keep doing you. I just hate that these females, like you said, know your place. You knew that man
Oh,
had a
what
woman,
female?
a whole wife. You know what I'm saying? And because you couldn't get what you wanted when you wanted it, now you're going to try to put it out to the masses. Like, no, sit down and be quiet. And then you can go back and rewatch the film you made in your living room and just hope and pray that he comes back. Like, cut it out. But that's all I want to say because I love me some fine Apollo. Apollo.
He ain't fine no more.
A very nice guy. I
kid.
like Apollo.
Jay Farm said, "What about Drew and Dennis?"
I don't know nothing about it.
Oh, who was that?
Not they hooked up. Not storyline.
I can't tell. Does that girl look like his wife?
I
No.
couldn't zoom in. I mean, she don't really look like her, and they don't look like their house, so I don't know.
This should
I
be
mean, I don't know what their house look like, so I ain't gonna say that. But like, why would you have a camera in front of the TV?
Right.
Is it facing the door?
The setup is real.
I don't know where it's facing. It's facing me. Like, I ain't gonna be sitting watching TV with no camera in my face.
But what's the big deal
Well, I'm
about
sure
this?
he doesn't know. And maybe for her, I'm gonna give her the rightful passage to where, you know, she may be a single parent, single, you know, lady, to where if an intruder comes in, she has footage in her household. But once you done secured the bag and he in the house, girl, turn the camera off.
Well, yeah, that's how mine is. Like, I got cameras everywhere, but when I'm in the house, because you know, it goes by the destination of your phone. So when I leave the house, the cameras come on. When I'm in the house, the cameras go off. I don't want y'all filming me walking around in my drawers and stuff.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
so
don't
y'all,
think that's
so he,
Apollo because he had a backpack on.
No,
He
that's
still
him.
got a backpack.
He ain't got enough.
is he technically
See, that's one
cheating?
thing. She didn't even get it good to where he got his own drawer in the house. He's still bringing a change of clothes and let me take a shower real quick. She messed it up so fast because she had a tantrum. Goodness.
Got experience because
It's been over a year. That's not fast.
Yeah,
Listen.
I think she wants to
That
be
wasn't
the
a year
next.
though. That was in December. That was just like 2-3 months ago.
Oh, December 2023. Oh, okay. Yeah, not
Yeah.
20.
But
Who said something about experience?
I thought him and Shireen had broken up.
I don't think he has.
Ask Kandi.
But Shireen was out there hanging with Fallon. Remember, it was a video of her and Fallon out, and Fallon she was asking Fallon would she ever go back to Simon or something, and they was
'Cause his money
kikiing
was
it out.
free.
And now she all embarrassed
so
because his
cute.
ring cam footage of her man on the internet. So anyway,
Right. And that's what she get trying to show up on Phaedra's show like I'm his woman now. That's what she get.
I mean, she was his woman then.
Thanks for having me, Michelle. I
The
have
equal
my
is
bell
right.
on so I can get
you,
notified next
Liza.
time you upload a video, and I
I
smashed your
appreciate
buttons already. Thanks for having me. Good
Oh,
night.
I appreciate y'all. Go support Larger Curves over there. She loves her some Dr. Heavenly, so be
Yes,
prepared to
she
win
do.
me. I appreciate y'all for calling in. Thank you so much, Stacy, Latoya, Jackie's Ego, aka Jazville.
All
Good
right.
night.
Thanks for having us, Michelle. I love the banter. No hard feelings. Not trying to disrespect you on your platform. None of
It's all
those
good.
things. So just
It's
thanks
all
for letting me come on. All right. Good night, lady.
good night. Patreon people, y'all know the drill. I'll be over there tomorrow. Anytime it's after 12, I think it's too late. I'm gonna try to listen. I've been trying for 2 years now to redo my schedule. I almost did it when I was in Tennessee. I was getting up, so we shall see. But I appreciate everyone who joined tonight. Don't forget to smash that like button. If you are not subscribed, please subscribe. Shout out to my mods. Shout out to everybody who participated in the calls, and shout out to everyone who contributed to the stream. Thank you. Sexy Ton is a new member. Vanessa, thank you so much. Too Adorable, thank you. I appreciate it. And shout out to Peter for answering the phone and spilling a little bit of tea. And shout out to it's going down now. I was gonna say shout out to Dogecoin, but it's going back down. I sold some of mine earlier. Shout out to the cryptos and everything else. And I will see you guys in the next video. Good night, squad. I don't have no cover for my face. I guess I'll do this.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put the disclaimer out there. If me and Michelle actually get into a fight during this interview, just know she started.
I don't
okay?
fight.
Now what else is going on?
I might pull your wig, but I ain't gonna fight.
Pull my wig.
Hey,
wait. Now what you want to say?
Here we go.
Hey, I'm Dr. Heavenly, and this is Straight from the A.